go.
I am not a doctor. You should always consult your physician or other healthcare provider before changing your diet or starting an exercise program. The content is not intended to be a substitute for professional advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your mental health professional or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding your condition. The views and opinions expressed in this video are my own and of the participants. The views, opinions, and content expressed in this presentation do not necessarily reflect the views, religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything. Guidelines for this do not be banned. Number 1, be civil and respectful. Refrain from politics or religion. 2 is think before you speak. Context is everything. Choose your words and very much be accountable. 3, agree to disagree. Do not make it personal. Do not be petty with me. When a person has animosity towards any one of us in the stream, bear in mind that whatever we say wouldn't hold any value to them. They'll find faults no matter what. With that being said, do not take things too personal at dahil dyan, malaking palo-palo sa inyong mapagmahal na host. Ay, charot. O, diba? Welcome to... Aray ko, ang sakit ng lalamunan ko. Two. Ay, ayaw niya talaga mag-ano, ha? Mwah! Ay, mega love shout out to everyone. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And yes, I'm gonna have my palo for myself because I'm so very late. So I want to see the chat very much. Let's see if it works out perfectly today. Am I not lagging? Are you all there, everyone? And let's see. Okay, ula, hold on. Ayan, I can't see anything. And how are you guys from my admin? And of course, let's see if I can pin your chats, everyone. Ayun. Okay. Ryan is in the house. Konnichiwa. Shirley, yo. Felipe is also going to take a nap, so alarm set. So Felipe, if you're awake to my bebe ko number 22 ang nag-iisa, all good. Ayan, thank you guys. Ayan, and who else is in there? I'm trying guys. Ayan, to Blizzard, of course. Blizzard abroad is in the house. Ryan Avery, o diba? Hold on guys, ayan, di ko na makita. Ayan, hi boss. Ayan, grow up na, not able to, just growing old in whichever way. And to keeping up with Sean, which is now together again. Ayan, love is in the air. So much couples are together and I like it, o diba? So please do say hi to Sean and Irene. And please, Sean and Irene, do me a favor. Please type the word mine, M-I-N-E, so Nightbot will drop your link. And to the Tate family, Kuya Frank, mega love shout out to you. Hi, little sister. Ooh la la, I'm little and I'm a sister. What more can I say, diba? Ang kulit natin ngayon. Ayan, and to hi to everyone. Yes, now everything is good. I'm not stalking. We're actually not in multi-stream. We're just gonna do YouTube. You know, I want to do the Facebook because I couldn't do the Twitch because last week we have multiple technical issues. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why is it happening. So for now, let's just stick to this 1080p YouTube stream. So everyone, hey, please, Franksa, how are you from my admin? And yes. So now, hi, sexy, beautiful friend. Oh my goodness, Alpi Hisola is in the... I don't know why I keep doing that. Ayan, Alpi Hisola is in the house. Ooh la la, o diba? Ayan, let's see. So I can see everything. Ayan, everything in order. And there is an article that I want to explore with you guys. Of course, it comes from Psychology Today. And the person who does this article is actually, I'm going to share with everyone. I think it's legit. So we're just going to explore it. And let's see what we can come up until the end of this stream. And to Noel Chavez, ulala, alo, sexy ICEE. Alo to you as well. So guys, do not be afraid to speak English if it's not your first language. Tagalog, pwede. Hola, ayan, Portuguese, pwede. Pojisi. And of course, Nihongo, daijobu dayo. O, diba? Ang galing ko. Walang bakil yun, ayan, on the top of my head. Anyways, ayan, and to the other languages, we'll stick in English, okay? So do not be afraid to practice your English. Ego ren shishite. Ayan. Ayan, practice kayo ng English. Ayan, pwede rin yan. Ayan. So, fala English tambing. O, diba? Ayan. So, lahat yan mangyayari ngayong gabi. O, diba? Ang kulit ng ulo ko. Mamaya, makalimutan ko na naman, mabuyoy na naman ako dito. Kasi ang dami kong pinagsasabing walang kwenta. Wala ba akong kwenta, guys? But anyways, guys, please do check out your community, guys. If you haven't shared this stream in particular, please do share it. And do me a favor and share it to your community, to your social media. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the word insecurity. Ayan. Inseguridad. Ayan, mga walang seguridad sa buhay. Ang pangit sa Tagalog. Ayan, and to Ryan, I'm still about my channel membership. It's because bank blocked me from international stuff. You know what, Ryan? Because you've said this earlier in the stream where ICEE Fit is exploring Tokyo. So if you didn't watch that yet, please do watch it. It's replayable. And I thank you if you do find it interesting to see I see feet as in F-E-E-T. Ayan. So, if I were you, Ryan, because I'm not quite sure how to do it, I think, like even monetized person, I think, it's not really something that we all go through. But if I were you, I would go straight to YouTube. Like, ask your questions to YouTube. Like, what are you supposed to do to get it back? What are the necessary process? Because at least there, you're gonna get the right information and the right way. And they always, they always, like YouTube Studio, there's a content creator specifically for content creators to ask questions. And I've done it once before. They're very, very easy to talk to. They're very, very fast as well with their replies. They would actually talk to you. So if I were you, if you cannot really feel not stressed because of it, go directly to YouTube. Ask them questions about that because they do take care of us content creators, small or big. So ask them about it. Pwede from the top. Pwede from the top. What does it mean, Alfie, ha? Alfie, ayan. Ibaba mo rin yung MINE kung ikaw ay gustong makipag-connect sa ating mga tao sa chat. O, diba? Ang gulo ng English natin. And Felipe, ohayo gozaimasu, Felipe. And okay, guys. So now I'm in this. Okay, guys. Ayan. See that? It's from that part. Okay? So I'm not gonna drink it all at once. I'm drinking it little by little by little until today I drink all of it. Hold on. I was so happy today for this because, I don't drink soda anymore. So let's see. So for every 100 milliliters, there is 44 calories, no protein, and 11 grams sugar. So this is 500 milliliter. So meaning if I drink all of this, I have 4. Do the math for me. So we're not gonna drink it, but I'll put it here because thank you guys. Ayan. I love guarana so much. Ayan. Delicioso. Ay, delicioso. Your English speaking is very good. Oh my God, Alfie, you think? Oh, thank you. I do try, I do try. And practice makes it perfect. Ganun. I'm still, nabasa ko na pala yan. Ayan, and konnichiwa to you. Hello, ICEE, and hi to everyone from Felipe. Hi, ET. Hi, admin. And Felipe G from admin. Oh, diba? Ang galing ko magbasa. Ayan, mine. And I like sparkling water sometimes, but it's still carbonated and bad for ya. I know. It's like, I've never really see the, I find it, like fancy carbonated water. But when I try it, I don't know. I don't get it. So please, Ayan, am I talking to Sean or Irene? But Sean and Irene, enlighten me. What's the goodness? Because I don't, is it the popping thing in your mouth? But for me, it's like, guarana. I just love it. I don't know why, So definitely. And let's see. What can I do? Hold on, guys. Let me try again. Parang nababaliw ako. Uy, admin, i-PM mo nga ako kung ang pangit ko, may bago ba, may parang feeling ko, ang hair ko, ang gulog, hindi ko kasi naayos. O, diba? Hindi na ako nakapag-blower, ganyan na lang yan. Parang na lang tayo witch for today. Mag-Halloween na naman. Ayan, diba? Ang gagulatin ko na lang talaga kayo. Speaking of Halloween, guys, ayan, I want to invite everyone for our Halloween this coming November. Ayan, our Halloween is definitely going to be another theme of Halloween. I'm gonna cosplay again, and if you wanna donate to me, ayan, and help me out on my costume buying and shopping, ayan, please do. I accept it. I'm not quite sure. Like, for one, all throughout the year, I already know what exactly I want to be this year in our Halloween stream. But for whatever reason lately, because I've been doing dancing lesson or incorporating dancing to body calisthenics kind of way, so it kind of like make it fun for my customers. We are actually exploring the 50s, 60s, 70s because most of them are old people. So once I kind of like they got hooked when I used one of the songs of Elvis for our cooling down, and then they felt very nostalgic, like they were so happy, and you can see the brightness in their eyes, and they were actually asking me to do more because they feel like they just go back to their teenage years. And some of them actually even told me, I just remembered my first boyfriend, you know, those type of stuff. So those energy I like. So for the past month, for the past month, couple of weeks, I've been exploring Chubby Checker, you know, Paul Anka, you know, like a hound dog, like that. Those types. So I was like thinking, I've always wanted this diner look 50s, 70s, you know, those clothes like pin-up girls. I always wanted to have that kind of like costume, or Halloween. I just want to be in that part of, you know, like twist again, you know, that type. So I was like thinking, wait, I think I want to be that, you know, all the kind of like the hairdo, you know, guys, and then the headband. I don't know. I think so. I'm so conflicted right now which one I would do. My already a year of already thinking what I want to be, like dark, or something light. So it's either the dark or the light that I'm gonna pick this Halloween. So if you can do it, guys, for me. And Mommy Emma is in the house. Emma Tinka, ang ating magandang Emma Tinka, who is losing a lot of weight. O, sexy na, maganda pa. O, sangkap pa. O, diba? Ganun yun. Shout out to our madaldal and energetic sissy host. Buti na lang hindi ako naging Bisaya. Alam mo yun, Mami Emma. Ayan, Emma Tinker. Feeling ko kung naging Bisaya ako, ay Diyos ko po, agoy naman talaga ang bunganga natin, di ba? Para ang ganda-ganda ko talaga. Isipin nyo na lang sa mga Tagalog dyan, naisip ko lang yon, kung marunong ako magbisaya, ulala, ang ganda-ganda ko. Diba? Tama ba ako? I think I'm correct. Okay, one more sip and I'm done for today. And then tomorrow again. Because this is not good for you guys. This is what I do. You know, when you just really, really just want it, you don't have to like exploit the food. You can just like sip. And that's pretty much it. Ayan. Brett and Jamie's life coach. Konnichiwa, Mom ICEE. Konnichiwa to you. So basically, that's okay. That's what's gonna happen. Let's see if I can bring it up for a bit. Hold on. Ayan. So, for tonight's topic, guys, ayan, last week we talked about insecurity. What is that one? The last one? Like define insecurity or something like that. So please do check it out. Ayan. And now we are gonna talk and more get deep with the word insecurity, which is what are the common causes of insecurity and how do you beat them? Ayan. And limit soda, or you bounce around like one of my clients. Yes, definitely. That's just what we said. We don't have to indulge. We don't have to exploit food. Even food get exploited. We are so exploitative, guys. As human beings is full of shit. But anyways, that it. This one is from Psychology Today, guys. I'm gonna try to pull it up for everyone so everyone can see, and you can also cross-reference this, guys. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't have any doctorate of any kind. But these articles are from people who are PhD, who have actually, you know, experience or clinical procedures and everything like that. They have all experienced that, and they put it up in an article, which in my opinion, not all of us do check out. So it would be nice to actually just read the article and of course explore it with everyone that is watching right now. Because I think, you know, in every factor of life, we are all different at somehow and some way. There's one brain cells that missing. Charot. Hello, admin from Brett's and Jamie's life coach. Ayan, may life coach na pala sila. Hindi ko alam. Ayan, anyways, okay, let me bring this up. Can I do that? Hold on. Ayan, wala tayong director. Kaya tayo na lang ang magbubukas. And if I'm a little bit low of energy, guys, kayo na mag-adjust, okay? Adjust for me, everyone. Where is it? Ooh la la. Ayan, okay. So, this is from Melanie Greenberg, PhD. Ayan. So, I've already checked her out. Legitimate. So, this is an article from her. And if you want to check it out, you definitely, I advocate cross-referencing things because not because I say it, this is the only truth. These are just ideas for us to explore and then share just in case you have any information or insightful information about the stuff that we are going to talk about to this video. Ganun. So, let's see if I can try to... Ano ba yan? Ang sakit ng ilong ko. Ah! I'm having allergy, guys. Something or some pollen is actually like floating around in the air that I feel like that is what makes me very, very sniffy. Why? I'm so tanned. I like my color, diba? I'm so very, very tanned these days. Charot. I love it. So, let's see. Okay, 15 tools to help you bounce back when you're feeling down about yourself. So we're going to talk about 15 tools, and this is very, very old. It's posted on 2015, but not just because it's old, it's not irrelevant. You know, sometimes, you know, things that are basic information is good because you can check it out again and then understand and analyze it if there's any truth to it or the time has already changed and it moved on. Felipe G, good night, Ryan. Oh my God, good night, good night. And don't stress about it, Ryan. Tomorrow is another day to figure out what to do with your membership, okay? So just do not stress out. You know, stress is not what you want in life because it's gonna make you get old super fast and it's gonna make you look ugly. And we don't want that. Mine is palo-palo, oh, diba? Ayan. And check out Ryan Avery. He does a lot of walking stream around Australia. You'll find a good view of where he is at the moment. So please do check him out. So it also reviewed by Libby Ma. Ayan. So the key points for tonight is insecurity. Esmokims, hola hola, Esmokims, ayan, konbanwa to you. Good night, Ryan, and have a great Sunday. And insecurity can be based on recent failures. Ayan, we're gonna talk about failures, probably rejections will be there as well. Research shows up to 40% of one's happiness quotient is based on recent life events. And number 2 is social anxiety from being bullied or having critical parents can lead to insecurity. Ooh la la. So bullying is, for me, I have a lot of unpopular opinions about bullying. So we'll probably gonna go deeper onto the next point of this article. And number 3 is perfectionism. Not only can cause insecurity, but depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and chronic fatigue as well. So that is going to be the key points of this article. And I want to go deep with you. Balu talaga, talaga naman talaga. And Ismo comes from admin. Ryan, good night. Yes, and do not let the bed bugs bite. Speaking of bed bugs, today, after the stream, we're gonna have a membership only stream because we are going to be sexually fit. And Felipe, tell me the story of the bed bugs. I'm still very, very, very interested about that when I remembered. And I'm just what? Should I show this? Ayan. Maybe not. Ayan. But yeah, so that one as well. So sleep, Ryan. You shouldn't say that in public, Ryan. Someone might listen and they would take it as a very very bad thing, Ryan. It's just you and me that can see it and admin. Ayan. So that's good job. Next time, don't do that. Ayan. And let's see. Those are the things you don't say in public sometimes because people are malicious. You know, you don't know what they're gonna be after. If that's your tea, it's all good. 21 Ups, mega love, shout out host, and to Amy Film Channel. Ayan. I don't know what to do with my hands, guys. I feel like I'm so tigri. Ayan. But anyways, I don't know. Too much caffeine. Ayan. See, guys, that's why I don't drink soda and too much sugar for me because this is what's happening to me. Maybe my single clients aren't sleeping alone. Ooh la la. So, this is the first one. So, do you find yourself, ang ganda na basa natin, do you find yourself feeling filled with self-doubt and short on confidence? Ayan, despite your accomplishments, do you feel like a fraud destined to be exposed? Ay, wow, diba? Do you feel that you don't deserve lasting love and that partners will inevitably leave you? Do you stay at home, afraid to venture out and meet new people because you don't feel you have enough to offer? And do you feel overweight, boring, stupid, guilty, or ugly? So do you ever feel a lot of those things? If you said yes to everything, please press 1. Kaloka talaga. Nabalo na talaga. Ayan, most of us feel insecure sometimes. FYI, guys, it's real, okay? Insecurity, at least for me, shouldn't be stigmatized, shouldn't be exploited, shouldn't be shamed. You know, insecurity is there for a reason. Deal with it, you know, grow up, basically. Be matured about it, you know. And that's how you find inner security, you know, because it always goes down to what you think. You know, how do you handle every insecurity factors you have in your life? Ganon. And hello, Amy from Brett and Jamie. Ayan, o diba? Who is this Brett and Jamie's life coach? I wonder. Can you give me a hint? And some of us feel insecure most of the time. The kind of childhood you had, past traumas, recent experiences of failure or rejection, loneliness, social anxiety, another word that I want to explore. Because a lot of people keep saying they have social anxiety and I call it sometimes bullshit. Ayan, it's just sometimes I feel like it's their excuse to not go out, to not deal the real world out there. And I feel sorry for the one who are actually clinically diagnosed of social anxiety disorder. So I want to go deep with that as well, you know. And negative beliefs about yourself, perfectionism, or having a critical parent or partner can all contribute to insecurity. And following are the 3 most common forms of insecurity and how to begin to cope with them. Ayan. So, numero 1, tipo 1. Ay, saglit nga. BRB. Ayusin ko lang yung sarili ko. Ayan. Ang kulit ko talaga eh. Joke lang. Ayan. So, wait lang ha. I'll be right back for more. And we're back. And dahil back na tayo, ayan, to Maria Rosario de la Peña and to board vlogger Tamsak. Ayan, Yahoo, mega love shout out everyone. So please do say hi to everyone. And if you have a code, please type your code. And Nightbot will drop your link if you are a member of ICEE Fit. And you have a code. And if not, don't fret. You can always type the word MINE. So Nightbot will drop your link. Ayan. So, hi everyone. Ayun. So, number 1 is type 1 from psychology of today. Let's see. How did I pull that one out again? I forgot. Okay. Oh, well, hold on. Let's see this one. I like this one. Ayan, so for all the ICEE Fit avid viewer of mine, ayan, please know, you already know that. Ayan, we all know what that means. So please be alert. Do not feed the trolls. Ika nga. Felipe G, hi, board vlogger. Ayan, we have a lot. Ami Film also. And let's see, number 1, type 1 insecurity based on recent failure or rejection. Let's see. Can I put that? Yan. So this is the number 1. And to Mami May Hukukera DGT. Oh, I like that name, Hukukera. You know what, guys? I've never known there's a word like Hukukera. I actually thought it's Fofokera. You know what Fofokera means? I love that word, you know. There's so many Fofokera all over the world. So if you're Brazilian, you know what I'm saying. So, number 1. So, recent events in our lives can greatly affect both our mood and the way we feel about ourselves. So, this is what I'm saying, guys, okay? This is why I always give the benefit of the doubt for people, because I don't walk in their shoe. You know, sometimes you see them, they're very angry at the world. They want to just create havoc all over the places. That for me, I pity it, because I know there's something lingering issues in them that they have to project, because usually that's how you see and how you read people. And as I've said, guys, we are about exploring, you know, body language, social skills, how to read the room, how to read the people. These are skills that you will never learn if you don't socialize in the real world. So for the internet, I at least feel like, you know, we have internet because we can actually try to share something, even if it's just a story. At least someone out there might hearing it or listening to it, and they can actually understand what we are talking about, and they could probably relate on it, and they would start practicing it even in streams, because streams have its own unique power as well. You know, if you know how to read the room, if you know how to understand and comprehend context and conversation, if you can have a wonderful discussion, then you're already practicing it without even being in the room with the people, because that's a different thing. So for me, when a person is just creating that kind of energy, that negative vibe, I already give the benefit of the doubt, because I feel pity for them, because there's lingering issues. Whether you take it as a good thing or a bad thing, I don't care. That's just how I see it. And of course, it's not going to be for everyone, okay? Some people just likes to do it, you know? Bless them. Bless their wonderful soul. Oh my god, I'm so harsh now. And of course, the man, board vlogger. I didn't. Thank you, board vlogger. At dahil dyan, this is for you, board. Why didn't my thing popped up? Hold on. Let me do this. Maybe I can do this. Let me try again. I don't know why. I have to log in. What? Why? Why do I always have to log in before I can even use it? Ooh la la. Oh, it's not even that one. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to figure out this one. Let me try once more. Okay, recent events. Let's see if I can do it. Ayan. So, board. Ayan, congratulations. Welcome to ICEE family. And thank you for always supporting me. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ayun. And let's see. Let's see, where is it? Ayan. And to Mikey! Oh, Mikey is in the house, so definitely this is for you, Mikey. Where is it? Where's my sounds? Ooh la la, why is this so different? Where's my tissue? Ayan. Dahil hindi si Mike. Ayan. Again. Yes. Diba? Ayan, a rocket. Ayan, everyday part of life from Amy. And hello, Sir Mike. Ayan, thank you, guys. And hi from Maria Rosario de la Peña. Ulala. Ayun, thank you, guys, for saying hi to everybody. And also, as well, if you are a fellow YouTuber, small streamer, please do not be shy and interact with the people that you see in the chat while I yow here, because I probably definitely talk a lot today. And why am I so tan? Is that how? But that's how I really look like right now. There are just some, like dark spots. I don't know what's going on with my light right now. Ayan, it's not doing its job. I feel so insecure right now with my lights. Oh, diba? Ulala. Ayan. Do I look good, guys? Ayan. No one says I look good. That's why I don't feel good. Fishing for compliments. See? There you go. Anyways, guys, let's see. So, research on happiness suggests that up to 40% of our happiness quotient, ayan, is based on recent life events. Duh! Parang kaloka naman to, sabi niya. Syempre daw, yung happiness natin, 40% nun is dahil sa kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa buhay natin. Malamang. Parang nakakaloko lang ah. The biggest negative contributor to happiness is the ending of a relationship. Ending of a relationship. And this is the thing, guys. In the Philippines, we usually have that word. Well, mawalan ka na ng pera, wag lang yung puso mo ang walang pagmamahal. Oh, diba? Masakit na yung bulsa mo, wag lang masakit ang puso mo. Because sometimes, whether we disagree or agree, it's irrelevant. When it comes to relationship, when it comes to being heartbroken, depends on everyone. But we have a common denominator that if you really love the person and it didn't work out and then you separate ways, it's not a mutual understanding or something happened, it does usually make a person crazy. Some people cannot really think that everyone does suffer with a heartbreak. Everyone thinks they're so alone, the world is going to end, that type of stuff. So I think it does really is a negative contributor. And another thing I notice is that if you cannot sustain a good relationship, when every relationship you're gonna have, whether it's from your family, friends, lover, mistress, pati mistress isali na natin dyan. Lahat na. Any type of relationship, shape and form, when it's not going well, usually that's kind of like a large contributor of how happy a person is. So, whenever I see people that are just lashing out, they're just not happy. They're always angry for whatever reason. They hate the world. Anything that comes out of their mouth is hate. Rather than be angry with the person, I really pity them. Because I know there's more to it. And they're just really limiting themselves to move on, deal with it, grow up, and then kind of like understand that life is just like that. Everyone, all of us are going through hardship. It just depends on varying levels of hardship and struggles. And my most sad moment was the ending with my on my chocolate. It just seemed to disappear. I know, right? Because even for me, right? Even for me, like, Timmy and Yazzie is not here yet. But if you're watching on the background, ooh la la, those girls, I say, they gave me really, really sadness. Because I can't find a good blueberry cheesecake. But I found a blueberry cheesecake ice cream. And I just kind of like did that. Because I have to take a pill to eat it. And it has to be like my day off the next day. Just in case, you know. So I didn't eat that. But I already, if I didn't get to find cheesecake on my cheat meal, because it's going to come next month, October. We're not going to do the wine for that. It's just going to be eating. If I cannot find my blueberry cheesecake, ayan, I'm just going to go for the ice cream. Mukbang. Stop the wine and then mukbang. My queenie! Hello, ICEE. Just dropped by to say hello and thumbs up. Thank you to Billy Jackass and to Yancy Amodia. Excuse me? I'm just here. You guys, you're so mean to me. I didn't know. What did I do to you? Timmy, why do you keep telling me about blueberry cheesecake when it's really hard to find? And hello, Mommy May, ayan. And Billy Jackass, hello, Maria. And to Life Coach, ayan. Say hello, everyone. Maria, hope you're having a great weekend from Life Coach as well. Gillick from Billy Jackass. O, diba? Let's see if I missed anybody in the chat. Yes, and good day, Mike from Felipe G. Did you had a nap, Felipe? Do you feel better now? And everything good? Oh, guys, as well, did you have all your dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever it is? Ayan, please, I hope you find it entertaining at the same time. Very helpful. Ayan. How to deal with our insecurity of everyday life. And hey, Billy Jackass, how you doing today? And Yadzi says, mentioning that word made me come. So guys, if you don't know the context, please do check out Yadzi and also Timmy's stories. No, I think it's in Yadzi. Yadzi is the one who uploaded that. Oh my god, it's so fancy. And I don't know the brand of it, but if you still remember, where did you find it, Yadzi? Because I know it was in Manila, right? Please do, because I want admin to note it down. Just in case I go back to the Philippines, I want to eat that as well. And also do the shorts. And then shout out, Yadzi Timmy. Thank you very much. And Life Coach, I was going to hire a coach, but your track record sucks. You failed twice. Ayun. It was from Coffee Bean. Oh, I think I've seen that Coffee Bean. It's like the green logo, right? If I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. And also another one. Okay, let me put that up again. So another one is followed by death of a spouse, which is also like ending a relationship, job loss, negative health events. Yes, you know, sometimes when I think about my parents, grandparents, my clients that are old, you know, I always think about, you know, health events. Like, you know, it already makes me sad. So my happiness quotient goes down because it is what it is. We can only just prevent what is already going to happen to all of us. Not me, I'm immortal, by the way. Since unhappiness also influences your self-esteem, failure and rejection can deliver a double whammy. Whammy. Why the word whammy to your confidence? So actually this writer or author, not writer, the author. Oh, please, no comment. Okay, hold on. Context, please. Ayan, please, because I'm getting paranoid, which is the no comment. Okay, now I feel like I really look bad. Is that what you're saying? Okay, and Maria, slowly getting better. I did the first procedure yesterday and getting around a little better. Oh, Jenna M, welcome back. I see what keeps you motivated to be happy every day. What keeps me motivated? Just life. You know, I think I'm in the point. I like this question, Jenna M. So say hi to Jenna M, everyone. It's like life. As I've said earlier, and the article says, you know, followed by a death. After pandemic, seeing a huge chunk of our population, many are mourning, many are grieving, and then now everywhere, death everywhere you see. What motivates me is that I'm alive. I can be with my loved ones. I can do this. I can actually go to the gym, like help and guide my clients, which is a very fulfilling job. And then every Saturday I get to do this, and then I get to see a lot. That's what motivates me every day. Just life. When you're at a point of your life, which I hope everyone can be, it's up to you guys. Either you accept it or you're just going to be in the stagnant way of living in the past, living with your insecurity that you don't want to accept. Then there's no motivation. But some people, like Jenna M says last week, it's like there are persons that actually needed real help. And that's why I do this. That's why I do aware or share awareness, because I feel bad for the real ones that are clinically diagnosed, the ones that are actually needing help. Because depression, being bullying, all of these are being exploited daily on the internet. And the real information of how to really help the one that are really having mental health problems are setting aside because of all the bad ones that keeps justifying their bad doings because of their mental health, supposedly. So this is the reasons I want you to understand there are just pieces of shit people out there, but also there are really just people who wants to get better, but without the proper medication, without the proper guidance, they cannot do it for themselves. So this is why I'm doing this. So for me, what motivates me is just life. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be with people that I really like. And now I'm getting to meet a lot more because I open myself to the wonderful world, chaotic world of YouTube. And to Lily Meditate Channel in the house. Hola, mega love shout out. And hello everyone in the chat. Sorry, can't mention each one of you. Back to BG. Oh, thank you, Yadzi. Arigato gozaimashita, my queen. Ayan. And yes, let's see. Just getting back on my feet from Billy Jackass answering Blizzard Abroad question, which is, what's up, brother? Ayun. So let's see who else is there. What is that? Hold on, Jenna M. I can see that here. Where is that? I like the one from Desert Factory though, from Yadzi. Let's see. Jenna M. Yes, what motivates me? That's what you said. Any other else? Yes, so that is answered. And thank you so much. And to please, ayan, to all the ones who doesn't have any permission to watch this, Please do close your eyes because this is me thanking Blizzard Abroad. Arigato gozaimashita. Ayan, this is for you, Blizz. Arigato. Ayun, akala ko nawala na naman ako. Ayan, sis, Miss Tate. Hello, hello from Amy. And let's see. Ayun. Okay, so we are going to continue this article. So since unhappiness also influences your self-esteem, failure and rejection can deliver a double whammy to your confidence. So there is a book. So if you want to read the book, just so you can move on and get better for yourself, I will put the source of this article on the description after this stream, so please do check it out. Probably you can more understand it if you can cross-reference it what you know in your life. And Lily, that was classic. I hope he returns because she needs simp supporters. And I am great, Billy Jackass. Thank you. And you, Ayun. What did Lily? You remembered in other channel. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. So you guys are talking in there. Okay, you talk. Ayan, it doesn't have to do with me. And those of us who have lower self-esteem to begin with are more reactive to failure. It's as if an experience like losing your job grabs old negative beliefs about your self-worth and activates them. You know what? I always see this a lot with men. You know, because men are, you know, you are kind of like born to bring home the bacon. So a lot of the real men out there, we have to classify, guys, with real men who wants to work, who needs to work, you know, and very responsible, that it's part of their routine. You know, not saying that other men who doesn't want to work, doesn't have any job of their own. Like, you know, right now, some men are actually the one who stays at home and then the mother goes away. That also happens a lot. So I'm not saying, you know, that's not part of what I'm saying, okay? So do not be extreme with me. What I'm saying is people or men that actually did work very, very young, and they actually just do that. That became their routine. I've seen a lot of them after pandemic, they suddenly had depression. There's a huge jump of depression because obviously a lot of people lose their job. So one of them is, I think, the insecurity. They feeling that, in my observation, if they cannot hold a job, if they cannot provide for the family, that is something that they are being insecure about. And that's why, you know, these are the things that shouldn't be really stigmatized or shamed. Things can happen, you know, like pandemic. A lot of people lose their job, not just lose their job, but a lot of people end relationships because they just found out they cannot really live together. Ayan. And let's see. Okay. And it may help to understand that failure is a nearly ubiquitous experience. Before becoming president, Abraham Lincoln lost his job, was defeated for nomination to Congress, and failed at least twice in Senate bids. Persevering despite setbacks can lead to eventual successes, which raise your self-esteem. And this is what I'm saying. If you're weak-minded, you know, life will get you. It definitely will get you. So you have to practice a good mindset. Because you can just look at the chat. I'm talking about insecurity and you guys are talking something else. Okay. What's wrong with you people? And anyways, guys, ayan. Next is, below are some tools you can use to overcome failure or rejection based on insecurity. So let's see. I'm going to pull this one up, guys. So number one is give yourself time to heal and accept to the new normal. Give yourself time to heal and adapt to the new. Oh, you know what, guys? Since we're all kind of like, you know, sometimes in my streams, there's a lot of people that carries a lot of their baggage, and they have to say it to the whole world that they're carrying their packages. So for me, I think the new normal now, and a lot of people are probably, it's a normal thing to actually interact online. You know, it's still a new thing for a lot of people, I believe, especially the ones that live without internet. You know, the oldies, you know, people that are from the 60s to 70s to 80s. This is new normal, and some people didn't get to adapt to it. You know, they say they did adapt, they did adjust, but I don't think so. And you can actually see and interact that kind of people all over the internet, not just on YouTube. So for me, you know, I think when you have your baggage, do not come to ICEE Fit. Because I don't care. I don't care what your baggage is. If you're not ready for truth, if you're not ready for tough love, if you're not ready to be not sensitive, I think you have to be. Because the world, life will get you, you know, especially now. You know, we are very, how do you call that? Everyone is such a snowflake now. You know, one word. It's almost like kindergarten days. You know, I don't like that shit. You know. Backlight. What keeps me cool and grounded is that I never worry about a thing that are not in my control. Yes. And you know what, Kuya Frank? I've learned that, you know, very, very, I would say very early. Because I can see a lot of people, and this is another common causes of insecurity. And I don't know if we're going to talk about it in the article, but I think one of the insecurity people also has is that they're so, like, everything is so convenient in life. If you want something, especially if you are well privileged, if you're privileged enough to have all the things you want, just one thing that you cannot have, you know, whether it's in your control or not in your control, everyone feels so like, oh my god, you know, what's happening. It's like that. Everyone is just like that. You can see that a lot on the internet as well. One word is like, word back in the day is still good to use just because time have changed. Okay, time have changed, but who makes these rules? Who makes rules that these are not supposed to say? I mean, there are limitations, of course. There are certain words that shouldn't be used because then you'll be, you know, it's not. But what I'm saying are the words that are like fat. You know, when you say that word, I'm a fat shamer. When's these things happen? You know, that is insecurity itself. You know, you don't want people to call you fat. Work your ass out, you know, eat properly, you know, but if it doesn't bother you, then who gives a shit? Really, it's all insecurity, this little thing that you cannot control. And one of the things you cannot control is the other people. Same as the stream. I cannot control you guys. You can only control yourselves. You either come here or not come here. Interact with me or not interact with me. Your choice. I don't care. But if I felt that you're irrelevant to my stream and you're not giving me anything, then yes, go away. Stay away. It means you didn't give enough effort to understand what my channel is. Why would I pay attention to that? That's not my insecurity if you don't feel relevant. Okay? I'm just so tired of this childish shit. It's like, Jesus. Exactly my title. Grow up. You know, if you want to be treated like pieces of shit, you know, then continue. But if you want real interaction, do not get butt hurt. You know, every streams are like this. You know, if you're too butt hurt and you cannot take anything with fun, and you know, it is what it is, do not be on the internet. FYI, internet is very crazy. Let's see what else are these. Okay, let's see. Anything relevant? Ayan. Let's see if there's anything relevant for me in this one because I'm not feeling charitable today. Okay, guys? So if you're irrelevant, I'll just pass on that because I don't want irrelevancy. As I've said, I only do this when I feel charitable and not today. I'm not feeling charitable today. And let's see. Okay, so number 2. Let's see, the number 2. Get out and engaged with life. See that? Get out and engage with life. Following your interest and curiosity. Which one is it? This one. Okay, type 1. Insecurity based on recent failure or rejection. And this is your life events. This is what's happening on you right now, right this second. So I've said, you know, oh, Mark Druid, boom, shakalaka, Mark, how are you doing? Did you have your coffee already? And everything good in the world with you? We're talking about insecurity, Mark. Anything that you can actually get tips, ayan, especially for the younger generation of men so that, you know, we can have a wonderful men in the new and next generation. Anything that you can shine light upon that. Ayan. Good evening, Frank from Maria and Kapitan from Mark Truett. And let's see. So that is what we're going. So the next tip, ayan, or the tool to overcome failure. Easier said than done. I know, guys, you know. Another thing is, whenever I say these things, I know this is not for faint-hearted. Am I correct? Is that the word? Faint-hearted. Kapag kumbaga, masyado kang sensitibo sa Tagalog. Marami na akong kaibigan, BG lang sila. Kasi minsan, hindi nila kaya lunukin ang mga pinagsasabi ko. Pero para sa akin kasi, you know, sometimes we need tough love. You know, we love to keep people who would kiss our asses. Ika nga. We like to keep people like, yes, man, you know, like not really criticizing us. And even if people criticize us, it usually comes from a malicious thing, especially if you are baggages. You know, even if a person is just saying this to you because they see your potential, they see you can do more, they just want to push you. But sometimes perspectives can very, very be different, especially of how you say it, of how you talk to it, and how you have a conversation and interaction. That's why I really hope I get to a place where I can discuss things that I can actually express the way I want. You know, express it in a way that everyone can actually understand that what I'm saying is not to attack to anybody, but just because I'm coming from a good place. But at the end of the day, I don't hold your feelings. I don't hold your baggages. You know, it's up to you to actually see the light. Diba? Ayan. And Felipe G, how you doing? ICEE is winning. Biggie! Hola to you, Biggie. Thank you for coming. I love seeing you in the chat. And hi from Maria and Lilibeth from Mark Truett. Hey, Maria and Felipe G, how you doing today? What's up, MRDLP? MRDL. Oh, okay. Na-slow tayo dun Big E got me. And Captain Billy Jack, Mark, and Big E, hola, hola. Diba? Captain Billy Jack, no, Jack, don't you come back now? That's all I could think of every time I see Captain Billy Jack. So, hola, hola to you. How's it going from Big E? So, number 2, to deal with your recent rejections of feeling insecure about yourself because of the things that are happening around you is get out and engage in life, following your interest and curiosity. Meaning, if I'm gonna be deep of the words that number 2 is saying, it means explore. Do not be narrow-minded. Get deep with ICEE. Ang ganda yung segue, no? Get deep with moi. Hi, admin from Captain Billy Jack. Doing okay, bro? How are you? And where are you? Kapitan, let's get loud. Ayan, I'm in Iloilo at the moment. Captain, things are great. And number 3 is reach out to friends and family for distraction and comfort. Another thing that a lot of people on YouTube, on streaming world, especially now that I am in the streaming world as well, is that we have this opportunity to talk to a lot of people that we probably in our normal everyday life will not even bat an eye and talk to. And rather than getting that as an advantage to actually distract yourself and give you comfort that you cannot have, especially if you're the type of person who are in a toxic relationship, you are not happy, that's why you're insecure. Another thing, you can be, these are common things that a lot of people are throwing online as well. You can be anybody you want online, name who you are. Yes, but why would you choose something that is gonna project what you are actually dealing with your own life? Why are you trying to rather than distract you and gives you comfort? Although that's another thing, guys, that I was actually pondering. What if the comfort of people who are actually malicious online is that, how, oh my god, it's just holy shit, they're bad souls. It's like, if that's the comfort you have, is to be malicious to other people online, you're a bad person. It's like, how can I define that? It's like, I don't know if there any definition of what good and bad is. I'm pretty sure that whatever part of the world you are, just depend on a certain extreme situations. Leave that away, because we're not talking about that. But just as a normal human being who has all the convenience in the world, is like, I'm pretty sure if you are being malicious and causing harm to other people, that's a bad thing, right? So if that giving you comfort and you're doing that because that what makes you happy at the end of the day, online, oh my god, you're such a bad person. It's like, I hope I will never have that kind of person in my channel, because I feel like bad for people that might follow them, people that are like avid viewer of ICEE Fit, because I cannot control everyone. I'm not here to babysit anybody. I just want to have fun, I just want something to do, in my free time, which is Saturday, because this is my cup of tea. And I think I do have the skill to actually give you informations that you're probably not gonna see in others. Not that we're comparing here. I want to find people like me who wants to be better every day, who wants to feel happiness, because I'm just addicted to being happy. I don't like being happy, and I'm exploding, and I have so much love to give that if I'm not gonna share it, I might explode one day because I just feel in love every day, you know? So it might be extreme for some people to understand what I'm saying, but if you're the type of people that can understand what I'm going through, good on you. You're my type of person. And thank you for being here, because we need that. We need that. And how are you these days? Lily from Big E. And I'm in my gentleman channel. I have to behave. And I'm in Iloilo at the moment, Captain. Things are, oh my God, Iloilo. I've never been in that part of Philippines. One day, you know, I hope I can get that privilege and also, you know, like advantage where I can actually go around places, you know, without thinking about daily life. That's amazing, ICEE. Love what you said. Oh, so you feel that. You know what I'm feeling. Okay, now I'm not crazy, Biggie. I'm just saying that so I don't feel like crazy. I feel like I'm tripping. And number 4, get feedback from people you trust. I advocate this a lot. Totally feel it. Oh my God. And for those who are actually feeling me, even you're in just in the camera and you're actually feeling my energy, because, you know, whatever, believe it or not, it's irrelevant for me, but there are people who would reach out to me and they would tell me these things. You know, I actually get that kind of like comment from people. How can you be happy all this time? It's like, you never seen me 24 hours a day. You know, things like that. So I get that all the time. Even at work, I do that. Like my customers, like, how can you be so happy all this time when you're with us? It's like, you do this, you do that, you do this. Why are you doesn't look tired? And I feel bad for my family because, you know, when you're at home, that's where you feel the most comfort, right? Your home. And another thing, before I say my stuff, in Japan, I've noticed a lot of people are spending time in parks, outside. And I get to understand why some of these people do that. Because they'd rather be outside and go home to sleep only, rather than interact with their family. You know how sad that is? You know? So for me, I almost like, you know, it's like, I don't know what's going on. That's why I always give the benefit of the doubt. Because sometimes just giving the, you know, extra that I have is amazing to some people. Like sometimes I would be like, I had this customer. I've known her for years. You know, I've seen her around the gym almost every day I would be there. And she had these like kind of like bitch mode. You know, she doesn't laugh, she doesn't smile. She's always complaining, blah, 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 blah. And then, but for whatever reason, she goes to my lesson and I was like, this person didn't like me, you know? So for me, oh, you didn't like me, but you're here. So rather than be angry about it, I have extra to give, you know? I have something to give. I don't need you give it to me. I'm gonna give it first. That's how I deal with it. So I thank her because, you know, for her to not like me and still come to my lesson, it's like, you know, I give you that, okay. So I give her the benefit of the doubt. Oh my God, after the lesson, you know, she even said this, I thought your lessons are stupid because it looks stupid. But all of my friends says like, you're good, blah, blah, blah. So I have to figure that out for myself. And then when she got out of my lesson, all smiles. Like, I've never seen this person smile, but all smile. That's what good hormones does to a person. When you're filled with good hormones, you have it. It'll just show. And whether doesn't smile, she smile, at that point of time, she has that hormone. And she said thank you, and I proved her wrong. And for me, ooh la la, I love that shit. I love proving people wrong. You know, that's why I give the benefit of the doubt. because I don't know anybody. I don't know you guys. I'm not gonna be with you 24/7. But if you're not gonna take it for granted, and if you're just gonna be who you are because you want it, there's a point where I don't give a fuck about shit. Because you're not part of what I'm trying to create. A place for people who can actually be themselves because they are working for it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be clear on that of what ICEE Fit is for, because that's what I want to do. I want to have that. And if you guys, you know, if you're in a point of your life, you just want you want to just gonna be better, give yourself a shot. Because being happy, it's magical, guys. You know, some of you probably didn't have it. I understand that. That's why you have so much insecurity. But you have to accept it first. If some people give it to you, do not take that for granted, because not everyone can give you that. I can totally agree with myself with that. I'm gonna agree with myself. Hello, May. Hope you are having a great weekend. Ayan, hello, Sir Big E from Mommy May. And which part, Frank Tate? You know, Kuya Frank. But yeah, you know, I will agree to myself, because you guys, earlier you talk a lot. Now you don't talk. What's the problem, guys? You don't like what I'm saying here right now? Okay, I need to drink water. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me just drink my water like a lady, okay? Oh, sorry. Voila. Ayan. I feel so jiggity. Like, I feel like my aircon is so high. Or low. I don't know which one is that. But anyways, ayan. Did I miss anything? Okay, so fourth is get feedback from people you trust. We throw this a lot, the word trust. But for me, there's level of trust. You know, and a lot of us are guilty when we say, I do not trust anybody. So whoever has that kind of insecurity within themselves, please raise your kile. But anyways, you know, kidding aside, you know, I was one of it. You know, I never trust anybody. I don't know why, I don't know what, but as a kid, I just don't. You know, I feel like I'm too aware of what's going on in life, just watching and hearing stories. That's why I said I love stories. You know, I love being around elders. I love being around old people when I was younger in the Philippines. And if you're a Filipina like me, you know, sa mga fellow Filipina ko nandyan, alam nyo naman, di ba? Kapag nagpulong-pulong na ang matatanda, marami na mga istorya. So I really like those. So in the Philippines, we have these community-based neighborhoods, you know, as a child. So once elders get to drink Drink talaga eh, no? Ayan. Ang daming tambay eh. Ayan. So, once they get to drink, or once they get to just kind of like, because they're retired, they're old, once they get into a group, all you can hear are stories after stories after stories. So for whatever reason, maybe, they're all have bad stories that I get to listen to, and as a young girl, I get to understand it. And that's why I always say, for the higher power out there, I would really want to thank that I do have a brain of what I have. Because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's nurture, I don't know if it's genetics, because you can understand, there are strong-willed minded people, and and I'm coming from a good place, guys. And there's also weak-minded people, people that can handle a lot of things, hardships, struggles. They're built for it. They can actually mindset things. They're just that strong-minded people. And unfortunately, we have the weak-minded people as well. Well, one hardship, one rejection, one word even will collapse their self-esteem. And you have to really understand that. And that's why it's another thing when I talk about trigger points. What's so bad about trigger? The word trigger. It's like when you're into a debate, when you're into a discussion, when I'm like this, I'm a passionate woman. If you are nice, you probably already understand how passionate I talk. Some people think I'm always fighting. Some people think that I'm always like triggered. And as if, some people would throw the word trigger to poke at siya. Oh, trigger na yan eh. Oh, when people said that, oh, you already lose for me. That's all you got? Trigger point shouldn't be bad. And whether a person is triggered or not is irrelevant. But if you understand the word trigger, then you can internalize that. Why are you triggered? And then deal with it. We're not gonna be kids forever. Especially if you're a parent. Grow up. Because whatever you do, your kid will see it, and whether he or she, that kid, agree or not, have a say or not, it would influence their nurturement. It would influence their brain development. Yes, I see. I also learned a lot from listening to those old people. And that's kind of like just what I'm trying to say is like we always like to shame people. Why do you think a lot of people have insecurity? And then they project it to the whole world to see. Why do you think it? Because our world are full of people who likes to shame, who likes to compare, who likes to, I don't know, the game of who's the most miserable person. It's like, why would you play that game? I don't get it. It's a life wasted for me. You have a life. A lot of people died. And you're wasting your life. And you want to infect a lot of people around you. What kind of piece of shit are you? I'm sorry, but sometimes these things are just it's like a mind fuck for me. I can't understand. So I think pain, insecurity, maturity, accountability takes place on a lot of things. But if you are gonna be in ICEE fit, you're gonna hear this shit. So might as well start now, right? For all the newcomers. This is how I do it, okay? That's why I said agree to disagree. You can always disagree with me. I don't mind. Because I love these things. I love to stimulate my brain. I like to learn because I know I don't know shit. I'm learning every day. There's a chance to learn. I'm not gonna take that for granted. But if you're the type of person who take for granted the things that you have, at the end of your dying bed, you're gonna regret. That's definitely for sure. Because you never experience things. Or nobody is even probably on your dying bed or deathbed. Because no one gives a shit about you. Do you really want a life like that? Anyways, ayan. It got deep. I told you guys, let's get deep with it. Okay, guys. So number 5 is persevere and keep moving towards your goals. Which is what I want to find. I was asked about this as a content creator. How am I going to attract, or kind of like, how do they call it in the YouTube world? Kind of like the demography of who you want, like attract viewers. I always think about this ever since I became a streamer or a YouTuber, because it's supposed to be algorithm. You have to please the algorithm. But I'm not here to please people. I just want, at the end of the day, the path that I'm taking on YouTube is a very hard path. Because I stay away from trending. Not because it's trending, I'll do it. I'm not like that. And I don't shame people that do that. If that's what your heart and if that's what your goal is, do that, because that's your goal. It's not mine. At the end of the day, I know my goal. I want to find people that like me. Not like me where, you know, for some people would say that I'm a bad shit crazy. What I mean with like-minded people are people who wants to learn. People who wants to explore. People who wants to talk difficult stuff. People who can be adult and have a healthy conversation with me, whether it got heated or not. I like that. That's my cup of tea. I love feeling the energy of those people. And YouTube is a very, very good platform to do it. That's what I'm looking for. And that's a hard path because we already know the rest or the majority of the people on earth. So thank you for being here, even if I'm not your cup of tea. I really do appreciate that. And maybe at some point or phase of your life when you have the realization that some things that are being discussed in ICEE has something to do and influence your life, you're always welcome to come back and share your story, because we want to hear it. There are people behind ICEE that does hear it, because there are people, oh my god, you don't know. I always thought I'm crazy, like thinking about these deep thoughts and stuff, and then you find people that actually get shit, you know, get your humor, get what you're talking about, understand what is behind all of the things that you are trying to share on your channel. I was so happy, like I'm so ecstatic. It's like, oh my god, I have people out there. I want to reach out to them, because I think we need people like this. In a chaotic world, some people, it could be ICEE, it could be people that is around ICEE, the community that I go to that I like. Every one of us is a piece of somebody. You know, we can influence somebody, and it's up to us whether you want to influence them for good or for bad. It's all up to us. We all have choices to do in our lives. But I just want, you know, I just really want for yourself, you know, for yourself to find your happiness, because I'm there. You know, I've reached the happiness that is just You know, like you can't even imagine that you didn't even do anything, but you just feel happy. And sometimes it makes me feel paranoid because in the Philippines, we have a saying, masyado ka masaya. Naku, pag nalungkot ka, Diyos ko po. You know, we have those types of saying. But for me, you know, if I'm happy, I'm going to feel it. I'm going to enjoy it because who knows? Who knows when it will last? But until it's here, I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of it. I hope you do too, guys. Because happiness is not for everyone. Sometimes people choose not to be happy and it's also their choice. Some people are very bitter about it. Some people are very, very okay with it. Each on their own. But for people who are still lost, I hope, you know, I hope you're doing, if you're in ICEE, internet is a very, very powerful tool. Find your tribe. Find the community. Because I never really understand what community can bring to a person's life. But realizing how it is, you know, in the Philippines, I grew up with a community. If you think about it, before civilization, humanity has community. It's a support system, you know, and it's not even you have to ask for it. It's just there. Civilization happens, everything has busy with their own life, with their own phone. There's no community. But then there's YouTube. You know, I'm part of those people. I don't want to go to any socializing or whatever. I'd rather just be home, you know, playing my games, you know, having time with my family. I'd just rather do that. But ever since I found YouTube and the community that a lot of content creator before I even become one are saying, I find the real power of it. And it is being used to no good for some certain instances. So for you guys that are watching this, I'm not saying who you follow, whatever you follow, it's up to you. But just remember, at the end of the day, it's going to be on your life. So make sure that you understand your insecurity, your own baggages, people you trust, people you follow, people that you allow to influence your life. Because whether we like it or not, watching things on social media, whatever we do and scroll, influence our daily life, our perspective, how we see ourselves, what you look, what are you into. It does influence us. So be smart. Be smart of how you use internet. Because it could really, really be bad. You know, if it's not done right, it could be bad. The same as exercise. If you're in a bad form, you're gonna have aches and pains for real. Ganon. And Mars is in the house. Ayan. Why is it? What? Hold on. Why is it deleted by night? Nightbot deleting something? Ulala. Why is Nightbot deleting something? I don't understand that. Okay, Captain Gentle Dog. Ayan, from Lily. And Mars is in the house. Ayan, good evening, sis host. I see hello everyone from Mars. Hello, Ate Mars from Mami May. Hello, Frank Tate from Mars. To Mark Druitt as well. And my admin is very, very quiet. Admin, kumusta ka naman dyan? Baka naman akala mo galit ako ah. I'm not angry, guys, okay? We're just talking. I'm just like this, you know. When I'm very passionate about what I talk or what I say, I'm like this, you know. But it's not, I'm not, you know. If I'm angry, I don't talk. It's actually like that. If you see me angry, I don't talk. That's how you know I'm angry. Ayun. Let's see, guys. So, and number 6 is be willing to try. Oh, see this one. See, guys, this is definitely, I would agree to this one. How about you guys? Let's open that up one. Ayan. So, these are the tools. So for me, 1 through 6, definitely, I say, you know, like while reading this, I was like thinking to myself, oh my God, I did all of that. Oh, at some point of my life, I did all of those. And it's like, ooh, I didn't even know that exists, but exactly what I did. So if you're, you know, if you're, okay, hold on guys. Nakita nyo na bra ko. If you guys are in a phase of your life that you're not happy, you don't have to say it, you know. It's just up to you. You don't have to always publicly say whatever you are feeling. You know, you don't have anybody's permission or validation of what you're feeling, guys. Just have to be real with yourself. Okay, face the mirror and don't get scared. Hey Mars, ayan, I'm good boss. I'm a little bit tired lang. Me too, ayan. Little bit of tired and then a lot of, ayan, I'm so tanned. I feel I'm so tanned. Ayan, okay lang ba tayo, admin? Ayan, BJ Lami, ICEE, hugas muna ng pinggan. Ayan, thank you, Lily. Ayan, hugas din. Ako din, mamaya. Maghugas na talaga akong pinggan mamaya. So, number 1, as I've said, give yourself time to heal and adapt to the new normal. Meaning, whatever you are rejected it or whatever you're experiencing right now, just time to heal. You don't have a validation of anybody. Just for yourself. You know, you don't have to rush yourself. When you're in pain, when your heart is broken, give yourself a time to heal. And then adapt to the new normal. If you end a relationship, your new normal is you're gonna wake up in the bed alone. You know, death of somebody, very hard, but give yourself time to adapt on the new normal. Second is get out and engage with life once you're ready, you know, and you have to, you know, you have to give yourself an expiration at the same time. You know, you have to get out there because real interaction, people touching you, you know, especially without malice, you know, just seeing another people or another person laughing at your jokes. Now it's very convenient because we can do it online. You know, that's why sometimes, you know, for whatever reason, I feel sorry when I go to streams and I couldn't get myself in the camera, because I feel like that's a part of interaction, to see somebody's face. How do they look? What kind of, you know, twitches do they have in their faces? You know, how many pimples they have? You know, what are their flaws? So, all of these things, okay naman, ganda mo nga. Eh. Talaga lang ikaw talaga. Mamaya naman, PM mo ako, sabihin mo, ang pangit ko. Ayan, sige, bala ka. Pag bola-bola talaga yan, admin ako. And also, follow your interest. You know, when you're in a new normal, try to figure out what interests you. What's your cup of tea? You know, and then follow that one. Be curious. You know, your curiosity, fill that up, explore. Knowledge is power. Ayan, according to ano ba? Sino ba? According to my teacher. Ayan. And number 3 is reach out to friends, family for distraction and comfort. And also, don't forget guys, if you're here, you're part of ICEE Fit na. So every Saturday, if no one wants to care about you, I'm here every Saturday. I'm always late, but I'll be here. You know, I could keep you company and you can keep me and the chat company as well. But be accountable. Be matured enough. There are times for jokes. There are times to banter. And there are times to just interact with each other. You know, you can always find a lot of words in the dictionary to express how you feel, to share your stories, to share something that's bothering you. But be accountable because we don't know who are listening. And always remember, once you're in public, you already give a lot of people the entitlement to react on what you're saying. Don't forget about that. So be responsible on the words that you're gonna throw, which I am. That's why sometimes I get so filtery, because I don't want to hurt anybody. That's not my intention. I want to try to find words in my vocabulary to express in a nicer way. But sometimes truth fucking hurts. It is what it is. You're just gonna have to, have a thick skin and deal with it in a mature way. If you're a kid, okay, I'll give you a pass. But if you're not a kid, naman, diba? So, number 4, get feedback from people you trust. Thank you for people who actually trusted me with their own stories. I'll share them sometimes and it's very anonymous. But then once they hear the stream, they get to listen to other people's perspective. It kind of like get them an idea of how are they going to deal with their own that is applicable to them. And then they would tell me the feedback that how they're more happier, more positive. These are the things that kind of like for me, trust is it's so precious. Once it's given to you, do not fuck up. Because sometimes, it takes only one. You're out. Not everyone would have that tolerance to give you a lot, more and more and more. But if someone gives you that, treasure that, because it's not everyone. It's not for everyone. Some people wouldn't have that one. But if you're in ICEE, at least you have one. It's almost like, there's a, like a viewer and ICEE, how do you call that? Transaction. If you trust me enough with your stories, your rants, those things, it's my courtesy to keep it. Ayan, magputulan na ng tinggil, hindi ako magsasalita. Ayan. And number 5, persevere and keep moving towards your goals. Don't ever lose a goal in life. Whether it's small, just waking up tomorrow morning. Oh, Janame! Happy. 4 months to you at Dial John. Let's see if I can do this. Ayan. Accept. Ayan. Thank you. And welcome. And guys, please do check out Choname. Ayan. She is from Japan like moi, guys. And fellow Filipina in Japan. So please do check her out. O, diba? Zone out with Choname. O, diba? May paganon tayo, Choname. So, next is, where is it? Ayan, nawala na naman ako. And number 6 is be willing to try a different strategy if necessary. And this is kind of like my summary of my stream. When I say stuff here, it doesn't mean you have to do this. It has to be this way or no highway. It's not like that. I really hope that you understand that my intentions aren't bad. I talk harsh. Yes, I admit that. I accept that. That's why I accept not people would like me. I get that, it's some like an accountability is there, Not everyone would like me and we don't have to like each other. If you don't like me, you don't come here, I'll get it and I won't go back. I won't go with you too. But there are certain people that are matured enough, and because we're fellow content creators, we do understand how to courtesy of supporting each other despite of not liking each other. There are mature ways to do it, So I hope when I'm saying things, do not take it too personal that I'm attacking any one of you that are listening. Because if I'm gonna attack a person, I'll make sure I'm attacking you. But no kidding, I do that a lot. But anyways, for me, I don't have to attack anybody here because that's not what I do. I love having people around me that thinks like me, feels the way I feel. Just kind of like we just want to promote positivity in negative situations. And there are people like that, and I want to be around those people. I don't like toxicity. Been there, done that. I graduated with flying honors. So for me, if you find things here, like sometimes, you guys in the viewers, you guys are super quiet na. Ayan, I understand. I become too harsh, I think. But just remember, I'm not here with bad intentions. If you think it is, then there's something wrong with you. Not my problem, But what I'm saying is, I learn a lot from people who talk in the chat, or I go to a stream and they will tell their stories, like different thoughts and perspective. I get to learn more because I know for a fact that I will never understand one thing because I will never be in their shoe. But when they're good at expressing how they feel, if they're good at expressing, their life story, their experiences, then I get to understand. And sometimes when I get to a point where, oh my God, this happened to this person and this is what he does or this is what she does, should I do that as well? Maybe it's applicable to me too. That is what I'm kind of want you to understand. Every situation can be the same. But, there's no one size fits all. Not just because it works for me, it would work for you. You probably need to do another way, another strategy. And that's why other people comes to place. And that's why I do thank people who actually, try to share something that is going to be relatable with what I'm talking. Because people are listening, whether you believe it or not, I don't give a shit. People are listening. I don't care if it's just one. I don't care if it's just two. At least I save one life. Can you tell me you can do that too? I live for that. I'm personal trainer at heart. That's why I love my job. I love my day job. Because it's just a fulfilling job. And if I can do that online with this type of settings where everyone has mental sickness, why not? And Russell Jane L. 2 years na si Chona Me. Ayan. Oh my God, 2 years. Ooh la la. That seems so fast, right? So guys, please do say hi to Chona Me. And also, are you going to have like a grand live stream, Chona Me? So Russell Jane L, thank you for being here. Ayan, I do appreciate that. So type 2 is lack of confidence because of social anxiety. Social anxiety disorder as well. So we're going to talk about this, okay? So many of us experience a lack of confidence in social situations like parties, family gatherings, interviews, and dates. You hear this a lot too. If you were a person who also watch something that I do watch, you probably understand what I'm trying to say. But yes, the fear of being evaluated by others and found to be lacking can lead you to feel anxious and self-conscious. Hence, if I'm gonna summarize this as how I understand it, is when you put too much value with what people would think of you. That's how I see it. The fear of your people around you saying something that you lack. You put too much value to that. That's common cause of insecurity. And that could stem in different areas. But if you can understand that simple fact, that you don't need validation, but at the end of the day, you have to be responsible with things that you choose for yourself. Because if it's like a stigmatized, you have to be accountable for the choices, not because you just don't want. You're not a people pleaser, but at the end of the day, you're so butthurt because people doesn't like you. Then that's kind of conflicting, don't you think? Then there's more to it than what you think. Master Mamba Vlog, hi idol, hi admin. Oh, ola naman Master Mamba. I hope you feeling better, Master Mamba. Ayan, magpahinga ka din ng bongga, o diba? Ayun. And as a result, you may avoid social situations, experience anxiety when you anticipate social events, or feel self-conscious and uncomfortable during them. Yes. Social anxiety, I've heard this a lot of times. At some point of my teenage years, I feel like maybe I have that because I don't like being touched. I don't like being, like in a lot of people. I love my, my privacy. I like my space. But it's not that, like there's more to it. When you say social anxiety, and I actually look for this word, because there are social anxiety disorder and social anxiety. So sometimes I feel like these two are being used side by side to a point where we almost forget that there are people that really need help because there's really something wrong. And then there's ones that, like for me, maybe there are something, that insecurity, that don't want to be. And I think one of them is because I'm small, I'm short. I want to be stampede, Ay, Jean Plagata, wala. Thank you, Jean. Ayan. And Jean Plagata, ayan, type mo yung word na MINE para ibaba ni Nightbot ang iyong link. And guys, please do say hi to Jean Plagata. Oy, Felipe. Ayan, you busy Felipe, ha? Ay, tapos na. Oh my goodness. Oh, so coffee sniffer is done? That's pretty fast. Ayan, I was left in there. Ayun. So, Jean, 2 years na si Choname. Ayan, thank you, Choname. Arigato gozaimashita. And let's see, as a result, you may avoid social situations, and past experience can feed your sense of not belonging, not feeling important, or, oh my goodness, oh, this is a good one, guys. I'm gonna bring it up. This is a good one. I'm busy listening. Why listening? I don't see you have insecurity, Felipe. Ayan. So this one. Past experience can feed your sense of not belonging. And if you didn't watch my new upload, it's basically a stream where we talk about it. The struggles of being half and living in the Philippines. I kind of like share something that is my story. And some of you guys, if you're not half, I guess you can understand, the struggles of being half. And if you are a parent of a hybrid like me, you might get to have an idea of how you're gonna tackle it and how you're gonna guide your future kids or your kids to where they won't struggle like me, like, struggling of not belonging. So there are those things. And not feeling important. Well, not feeling important, I didn't have that feeling. I just don't felt I belong. One of the struggles of being hybrid is that. And or interesting, ooh la la. I think this is one of the things that I feel, because I said not all trolls are bad. Trolls can be funny. Trolls can be very, very hilarious. But there are also trolls that are very malicious. So once it is like this, I always think this is the problem. Because they don't feel important in their inner circle. They don't feel they're interesting. And so they will create this persona of this person because, people have baggages. Everyone has baggages. Everyone has trigger points. And when you hit and poke that trigger point, then you're the focus of the story. Then you're this. And then somehow you're going to feel important. But the delusion of that is crazy to me. It's so pathetic to feel like that. But each on their own. Each on their own. But for people who are smart enough to understand these differences, can save you a lot of trigger moments and will save you a lot of mental health. Knowledge is power, according to Ernie Baron. Diba? Ayun, I think that's what I was trying to find earlier. So thank you for that, Lily. And also, not being good enough. This is very important, guys, because I've heard a lot of people. This is what, from relationships to marriage to friendships to family to, validation from your parents. You just don't feel good enough. And that's why some people would go to lengths of doing bad stuff because usually when you do bad shit crazy, you're gonna get the attention. That's just kind of like how it is, isn't it? But if you think about it, if that's how, it's a desperation, and it's almost like, for me, is a cry for help. So that's why I give benefit of the doubt. Because there's more. Maybe they just don't felt loved. And if there's just one person who can give it to them, maybe they can change their mind. That's how I do, not just on YouTube, but in my personal life too, with people that I meet in my work. When someone is like a kid, that's why I said grow up. Because kids do this. We are kids too. We want our parents to notice us. In the Philippines, very, very famous. Ang daming nagre-rebelde kasi papansin lang naman pala. Pag tinanong mo sila anong problema nila, doon lalabas yung mga bagay na kasi yung nanay ko, kasi yung tatay ko, kasi yung ganito, ganyan, ganito, ganyan. Those are baggages from your past experiences. But that is past. The past experiences should mold you of how you want to be in the future, not to set you back. Don't you understand those two things? And I'm not talking about any, I'm just saying you in general, okay guys? Disclaimer with I'm talking about not just you, but for me too. When I say these things, I'm included in this too. I talk to myself in this sentence too. That is something. It's like you are a child. You become an adult. You have a choice. You have a choice to leave the past behind or carry that past and then still living on it on everyday living, and it will show. Bitterness is not good for anybody. And yes, some people, like when they talk about, certain past experiences, these words being thrown all over the places. Bitter ka kasi. What's wrong with that too? What's wrong with that? Another word that I feel like people use too much to exploit someone's emotion. Bitter ka kasi. We can be bitter, it's an emotion, but your emotion, it is only relevant of how you're gonna react on it. You can be jealous, you can be triggered, you can be, what's the word that I was just saying right now? bitter. You've been hurt. Some people can just feel good about it and move along. They don't feel any resentment about it. It's just a past experience and they're moving. They don't feel anything. It's just like numb. But there are people, when they remember it, they remember how they felt. And they're gonna store a story. But don't get me wrong, bitter and still living on that bitterness and carrying the bitterness and putting it all on everyone that you met. Just because one person did this, two person did this, three person did it, you generalized everyone that you interact with as all of them are that. That's a sad way of living. You know? You can be bitter, but that's just because you felt it again. But do not bring it with you. Grow up. Many of my clients, diba, biglang nagbasa. Many of my clients describe how being bullied or excluded from a group of friends in middle school or high school continues to negatively affect their confidence as adults. If you grew up with critical parents, but I want to talk about this bullying now. This bullying. Because it's like, I feel like it needs more context. And this is the reason, whether you appreciate it or not, whether you are so angry at me with saying context or not, this is what I'm saying. Why are you bullied? You know? Who are bullying you? Certain factors, certain context of the story, the things will change. Sometimes we get bullied for very, very justified reasons. That's what we call canceling out people. Getting canceled. I think that's just bullying. Another form. Just a different word. That's how I feel like. Everyone get bullied at their phase of life. If you've never had, well, thank God you didn't get to experience it. But for the most part of my childhood, for the most part of my adulthood, everyone got bullied. Boo-hoo. It happens to everyone. So why? Why linger on that? You get to be an adult. You get to understand who bullied you. Change something. Change scenery. Change people you deal with. Whatever it is it takes so that you won't get bullied. But when you get bullied for certain things, you know, that's why, you know, bullying is another part of phase of life where I feel like, you know, I think back in the day, and you hear these a lot, you know, in the older generation, when they got bullied, punch in the face. When you get bullied, you know, if you're not the vulnerable type, you know, you fight back. It will cause fight. You know, and then a lot of fathers, especially guys, you know, they would tell their sons, you know, do not let anybody bully you. Because once you show your vulnerability to another person who has a certain lingering issues in them as well, then they would take on those vulnerable ones. That's how it is. It's a telltale signs. You know, I'm a little girl. You know, usually the people that bullied me are guys. Why do you think I talk like this? It's part of who I am. That's how I got thick-skinned. That's how I can deal with it. And you listen, like you can compare it. People who never bullied and like sheltered and bubbled up. One word, it takes one word. And the world is over in my head. Blah, 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 blah. One struggle. What the fuck? Don't you understand that? Bullying is either good or bad. It's part of life. Everyone has it. Everyone face it at some point of their life. What matters most is how you're gonna deal with it. And don't get me wrong, when it comes to bullying, there's a lot of factors that needed a lot of attention because it could really, really, really go bad. But if you yourself, you're a parent, everyone is a parent. Unfortunately, some would have bad parents, wouldn't guide them in life. But for us adults, give time, guide someone that you think need guidance. It doesn't have to be your blood. People complaining about single mothers and fathers who doesn't have or not in the picture. This is your fellow man. If you really think there's a problem with that, do something rather than just rant. Do it in action. I would bet there's gonna be like younger generations around your neighborhood or around, like even in YouTube. Give yourself a time to do this YouTube thing, this streaming, to guide someone to a better path. So that less single mothers would be out there and less bitter people, bitter men out there would be there. But rather, it's all about pointing, oh, this, blah, 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 blah. Attacking each other. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? 5 minutes. Ayan, thank you, Rochelle Escobio Vlogs, and thank you for the new subscribers of ICEE Fit. Sorry naman if you kind of like, masyadong madaldal. Ayan, madaldal ang host ninyo. Ayan. Mamaya sabihin na naman nagagalit na naman ako Ayan. Walang personalan guys. Ayan. Pag nauna kayo mapikon, problema nyo na yun. Wala akong pinaparinggan. These are general. When I say general, these are happening to everyone. Each of us, whether we like each other or not, this happened to you and this happened to me. Different stories, different contexts, but it does relate to everyone. So, just to make that clear, okay? Hey, ICEE, just checking in on ya. Thank you, 53 Shades of Grey. Is your email not working? Because I was like trying to hook you up with a schedule. Remember, we are supposed to talk and have a collaboration stream. So I don't know if you do receive that, but let me know. Let me know when can I get a hold of you, Kyron. Ayun. So yes, pagdating sa bullying, lahat tayo dumadaan dyan sa Tagalog. Diba? But the thing is now, bullying is so fancy. It's on the internet, which I feel like I was such a child. It's your mind. Practice mindset. If you want to be online, online is a very, 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 very whole new world. If you don't have a thick skin, if you don't know how to deal with yourself, if you have social anxiety, this could be a very, very, very bad thing for you. Here we are. Ay, Manny Koy at Foods and Foods. Oh my God. Thank you. You know what? Just to kind of like, masyado akong masermon ngayon Manny Koy. Ayan. Because we're talking about, masyado akong napapassionate dito sa artikulong binabasa ko. Ay, tinitrigger ko rin yung sarili ko. Kakabasa nitong article na to, pati sarili ko natitrigger na. Ayan. O, diba? But anyways, ayan. So guys, please do check out Manny's new vlog. O, diba? I was very correct. See? I'm very, very good at reading people. I already know. I just don't want to say, because I just want to your viewer as well, to anticipate the part 2. So, yeah. So, good job. Love the vibe. Is very, like you gave me kind of like a nostalgia feeling, knowing you're in a different country, that's where you're gonna live, and then the person next to you is, super much love, so thank you for that kind of feeling that you brought into my day, Manny, and of course to Puts. Yeah, that's why palo to Wishy. Why? What does Wishy did? So guys, definitely. Nasabi ka na ba kaga? Oh, I was so quiet I really, really, diba? O talagang zip, 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 zip. Ang dami niyan. Oh. So yeah, so we're talking about insecurity, Miss Manikoy. Ayan. And, medyo, sometimes I just feel like it's not just, old people, it's not just young, especially the newer generation. I really feel so much for them because we're living in a very soft world where words on the internet does hurt people. Where words in the internet is a type of bullying. I mean, I get it, doxing. That's just too much. And we're not talking about the extreme ends, okay? When I talk things, I don't want the extreme ends, I just want to talk the normal. Before it gets extreme, there's normal ones. So, I don't get it, I think I did interact, as a hybrid living in the Philippines. I got, especially if it's like, social studies ba yun? Yung pinag-aaralan nila yung kapanahunan ng Hapon at ng Pilipinas. Ulala! I swear to God. I almost don't want to go to school at that point. Because I know when our topic is about Japanese and the war, ulala, I got bullied so much as if I have something to do with that. Extreme love, yes, but I think, some people need tough love to understand. Sometimes some people like me, at some point of our lives, we need people that would slap the shit out of us to kind of like wake up. What's going on? Get a hold of yourself, okay? Like that, those type of things, You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying, Manikoy, diba? I think we kind of like have a, same wavelength going. But yes, it's all right. I'm here. I am late. We're still outside. Oh my God. Oh, kinikilig ako. Okay, let's pause for a bit because I think you guys need a little bit of love na. Ayan, not too much tough love, okay? You need a little bit of love. See, I'm not positive all the time, guys. I feel like I did give a lot of negativity for some viewers, but just know I'm coming from a good place. But this is what I was feeling when I was watching it. And that's why I'm saying, guys, enjoy the moment. Feel the moment. When you feel something good, whether it's cringy, whether it's corny, who gives it? Feel that. So when I was watching it, I was just imagining, especially your daughter, Ayan, sorry if I have to say, it's like, when I come back, because my childhood is Philippines, right? When I come back to Japan, it's pretty near, That's what I'm saying. It's pretty near to the Philippines. Belgium is another, and for her, it's like a whole new world at that age. And, the feeling of like, oh my God, another person that could get a glimpse of a wider world at that age is like, oh my God, it's so nice. Because then I feel like, it made me feel how I felt when, I get to go to Japan and, just be in here and understand that there's a life outside of Philippines and then America. That kind of just like the realization of it at a young age is just amazing for me. And I feel like, you gave that to your daughter. It's like such a wonderful love. This is what I'm feeling. These are the invincible things that I feel for myself, that I feel like if you only can feel these things, we are all connected. These are all motivational for me. And I don't know if I'm just too emotional, but yes, I love it, I appreciated your content tonight, ICEE. Oh, thank you, Lilibet. At dahil dyan, this is for you, Lily. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Where is that? We didn't show in there. Okay. Where is it? Arigato, arigato. Ayun. Let's see. And this is for you, Lily. Thank you so much. Where is it? Thank you so much. Arigato. Ayan. Oh, thank you for appreciating. Yes, I was like, this is a whole, like I really need to prepare myself to talk about this because this is really, really sensitive to some people. And I know I can be harsh. So thank you for appreciating the content. And let's see. She enjoyed the travel. ICEE. She slept good in plane. It was a sleepless and the smile that she has on her face, right? And the last part where you're all together is like, oh, is it at the house? Oh my God, it's so fancy. May ganun. May ganun talaga duyan doon. Ay, wow, ang shala ni Putsa. Oh, I get a glimpse of it. Ayan, is that your house, Manikoy? Ooh la la. I always wanted to have those, but it's so expensive in Japan. And I don't know where to put it in this apartment because it's very, very small. Admin shared real blessing to you and ICEE. Oh, thank you. Oh, there you go. Definitely that will go to admin. Ayan. So admin, say thank you to Lilibet and to the Tate family. Ayun. Meron dalawa duyan sa... Ay, ay wow. Diba? Goal na yan. We always wanted those type of duyan where it's, ay wow, ang shala naman ni Putso. Ikaw, Putsa, may tinatago ka pa. So actually, you know what happened? So I was like talking about this as well. So as you know, guys, I'm very dummy when it comes to geography. So I was like, where is Belgium again? Where is it close to? So put up a map and then we see, because we have like our hub will be like, when we go to Europe, our hub will gonna be like Amsterdam, and it was next to there. It's like, oh la la. It's like, oh, we'll definitely go to Belgium. If not, I would tell Manikoy and Puts on Boots to meet us on Amsterdam so that they can also have their vacation in Amsterdam. Perfect for coffee moments sa labas. Kasan lamig. Oh my God, I know that feeling, it's just so, it's like, I don't know, guys, but this is why I advocate, if you have the opportunity to get out of your country, your own country, for people who can, and if for people who cannot, but they can actually go outside of their, like if you live in Manila, go to a different part of the, like Cebu or Davao, for instance, because traveling, for whatever reason, this is just how I feel it, in my journey, my 200 years of journey. I feel traveling and seeing things and being in a country that is not part of your realm is so much, it opens some part of your mind, because this is your brain, right? And this is your mind. So your mind is like the consciousness. Where's the consciousness, guys? I don't know. I need more research about this stuff. Ooh, Amsterdam. Yeah, quiet. Near. We arrived there. Oh, you've been in Amsterdam before? What? So that feeling, like how, like she's young. I'm pretty sure like she's close to where I get to travel by myself as well. And then she gets to experience these things. And then knowing you as a mother as well, and your journey as a mother as well. It's like these things, it's like, don't get me wrong, Philippines is a very wonderful place to be in. But we also know that having opportunity outside of the Philippines is also a really, really good thing. That's why we have OFWs and people who actually work outside of the Philippines. But to actually live in it and get to offer like a better, like not better, but, a different quality of life, aside from whatever you are so accustomed to. And to give that to your kid is, for whatever reason, it just gets me. Like I feel that feeling of that like you did that, you did that in a very short time, which is just amazing to me as well. And as I've said this before, sometimes, if you just put out your energy to the universe, the right people will come, definitely. And that will make you whole. No matter what kind of part of the country you're gonna be, if you're in the right people for your own mental state and for your own happiness for real, it doesn't really matter. And usually when I'm on YouTube, this is kind of like my second home, YouTube. Because then I get to feel your energy, so that energy keeps me really, really motivated. So thank you for all the motivation, guys, out there, because your stories, whether it's bad, whether it's good, it makes me feel good about it. Sabay ka nun ang putang pangit ng pagka-deliver. Puts no patience to LDR, which is a very good thing. Good job. So, put whatever you are, you're probably on a wheelchair na, but good on you. Good job. That's a very, very like a wonderful applause. Ayan. And I already miss the banana queue. Yun lang talaga. Pero guys, if you didn't watch that yet, ayan, please do check out ayan, new upload of many, and you can understand what I'm trying to say. So just watch it, and if you're like a person like me as well, you'll definitely gonna feel, and then come back here and tell me you feel the way I feel, okay? Because I want to know. Ganon. So let's continue the insecurity. Hold on, guys. 11 na pala, guys. Wait, can we finish this one? Ayan. Hold on, guys. Let me just real quickie. Okay, again. So let's hurry this up. Okay, the other one that I want, yes, the social anxiety disorder. Because sometimes this thing can be translated to more than just shyness. So social anxiety disorder, I guess it's a real thing, for a lot of people. But this is not just being shy. There's more to it. So social anxiety disorder is an intense, persistent fear of being watched and judged by others. This fear can affect work, school, and other daily activities. And that's why we also have that like kind of problem, like we call them hikikomori. They don't go out, they don't socialize even to their family members. They're just really afraid, so they just stuck in the four corners of their room. So yes, it really is, and I think it is a mental health disorder. And I'm coming from a good place where this should be talked in a very You know, like we shouldn't shamed, but we also shouldn't kind of like stigmatize that just because you're shy, then you're gonna throw this word. It's like, how about the people that really are going through this? You know, they're not being paid attention to because they're not louder as other people would be, which are probably the people who are just, you know, there's just something, insecurity. And if you know how to deal with your own insecurity, you probably won't feel the social anxiety. But this disorder is more than that because it affects your whole being. But if you can accept that you have that, then you can actually go and try to find ways and proper ways to actually do not have it and deal with it. So you can enjoy life. Because life should be enjoyed. You know, you shouldn't, nobody deserves, unless you're a pedophile or, you know, those like the worst of the worst, you know. But for the most part of people, I think no one deserves to be sad, you know. Ay, Felipe G, arigato. At dahil dyan, ayan. So, there's nobody who has no permission in the house right now. So, this is for you, Felipe G, arigato. Arigato, Felipe. Hi. And Felipe, thank you so much from admin. And also, thank you po admin from Miss Manny Koy. And congrats po Miss Manny from admin. O, diba? And thank you guys for the super chat, for the likes. So, to continue, it can even make it hard for the people who have social anxiety disorder to make and keep friends. Make and keep friends. The good news is social anxiety disorder is treatable, and this is what I'm saying. If you can actually really understand what is a disorder and just what is just a mindset, you know, then you can get the proper way of how to treat it. So learn more about the symptoms of social anxiety disorder and how to find help. I'm also gonna post this article so that you can actually check on it, see if you are having it, and try to understand and get an idea of how you can treat it, especially if you yourself know that you want interaction, you want a relationship, even if it's just friends, even if it's just this, you know. So please do check them out on the description links down below. I'm gonna post all the sources that I'm sharing right now. But if you have social anxiety disorder, please let me know. I practice with me, you know. I don't bite. I don't really bite, okay? I just palo, diba? No. But anyways, to continue, also this stuff, you know, like there are critical parents who are very just onto their kids that they're not good enough. And as I've said, we're gonna be adults, you know. All of us goes through teenager. All of us will be an adult. It's inevitable. Once you become an adult, practice accountability. You know, things happen. And I always believe that things happen to all of us because we need to learn. There's a deeper meaning. Why do we struggle on things? And sometimes it's so unfair because sometimes some life have it so easy and some have it hard. But whatever it is, it's your life. So be accountable. Be responsible with your own mental health. That's why I said mental health is a thing. Mindset do matter. But if you don't know how to unlock, you don't have the proper channel or outlet or guidance, people around you. I hope I do bring something, Social anxiety some people have. I know. Diba? Ayan. So, ayan. If you grew up with critical parents or parents who pressured you to be popular, ayan, to be popular, hold on. Why is it? I can't see. And successful, and you may also be oversensitized to how others perceive you. This type of insecurity is generally based on distorted beliefs about your self-worth. Oh, dilulu incoming. And about the extent to which other people are evaluating you. Most of the time, people are more focused on how they are coming across than on judging others. Those who judge and exclude are often covering up insecurities of their own, so their opinions may be less than accurate. They may value superficial attributes instead of character and wow, it's so deep and heavy. Okay. Oh, mega love shout out po, Mom ICEE Feet and Ruru TV Vlog. Mega love shout out to you as well. And 2 years na si Choname, guys. Please do check out Choname, upcoming na ang 2-year celebration of our dear Choname. So please do check it out. So Ruru TV, thank you for being here. Ayan. Hopefully, you get to, interact with us as well. You might find me interesting as well. Ayan. But yes, this is very heavy, don't you think, guys? I hope I did read that very, very clearly. Because this is one of the things I've told you guys. Some people, we do project, whether it's good or bad. If you know how to read people, if you have the social skills to understand, and just try, at least try to read the room, it'll save a lot of people confusement. Some people just do project their own shit. It's up to every one of us to read that and do not follow that up. Insecurity comes when you put too much value with irrelevancy. That's why I always advocate, know who you are. Be confident of who you are. If you want to be like this, then understand that if you're going to choose to be this way, there's going to be consequences with that. Whether it's good or bad, who knows? But at the end of the day, you have to be accountable because that's your choice. So if people doesn't see your worth, why would you stay? But also there's a lot of delusional self-worth going on sometimes. That's why I said self-awareness is also left the earth. Sometimes you think, I'm so worth it because I'm this, I'm beautiful. Just because you're beautiful. That's why there's a lot of pretty privileged negative stuff out there on the internet. But not everyone do have that. Some people work for it. And some people does want it, and they're very accountable of what they're portraying. Grow up. Grow the fuck up. And let's see. Oh well, below are some tools to combat insecurity in social situations. Oh wow, what is the topic? It's all about insecurity, and we're actually going very, very late for our sexual fit stream membership. O, diba? So I'm gonna go hurry up this one as Mokums. I see Amin and 2R. Papa in the house. Ayan, a very, 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 very Papa. Ayan, very, very happy family right now. And all love, 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 love is Puts on Boots and Miss Manikoy. Oh, diba? It's so nice. It's just really nice. So thank you for that wonderful video. It's like a good, 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 good day. And let's see this one. So below are some of tools to combat. Ayan, if you are feeling social anxiety and you think you are insecure about how people think about you, how people judge you, these are the tools to combat it in insecurity and social situations. Ayan. Grow up. Some won't and never will because they are born to be immature for life. It's all good. You know, for me, it's all good. Do you, boo-boo. Not you, abebeko. Not you, itiko. But I mean, in general, if you want to be immature your whole life, it's good. It's your life. Just not in ICEE. You know, sometimes I do have inner child as well, you know. So, I'm guilty about being immature sometimes, but it's nothing malicious, you know. It's just something to create positivity, you know. When you see an adult person having the time of their lives and they're enjoying it without hurting anybody, like me chasing a pigeon. That's very immature of me, but I can't I want to show that to you guys that I'm like that, you know. Sometimes I become such a child when I see things that are just very, very adorable, you know. It's just nice. It's a positive, you know. I don't think I'm hurting anybody, you know. I'm not chasing the pigeon and then just do that. I don't do that. I'm just chasing them because it's fun, you know. So, Pinoy Galaan, hello world. The Pinoy Galaan is also streaming now. He's back from the island. So please do check out Pinoy Galaan. I am born an alien. I don't know what it means. Ayan. I was called alien, you know. I was called alien in the Philippines just because I don't have Filipino passport. So I was supposed to be an alien. And let's see. So talk back to your inner critic. Ayan, inner critic. What's inner critic means? Oh, self-talk. Ooh la la. You know, one of the people that is so refreshing to me when they said it is Blizzard Abroad, guys. So please do check out Blizz because he is refreshing, especially if you're a man and you know, you don't have to say it online. If you just bump into this video and if you're listening and if you think for yourself that you need some father figure or uncle figure or someone that you can, you know, influence your life as a male, you know, as a man of this world, please do check out the wonderful men in the live chat as well. So please do type the word MINE if you're a wonderful man listening right now and you think that you can guide the newer generation of men in this world. Please do type the word MINE. Ayan, and Nightbot will drop your link. Ayun. So, talk back to your inner critic. Remind yourself of all the reasons that you can be interesting and fun or would be a good friend or partner. And guess what, guys? You know, these things when I say this and when I listen to this, you know what I do when people tell me like, do a journal, do blah. And I was like, oh yeah, it's very cringy. I think, you know, sometimes I'm a man like that, you know. So I understand some men would be very, very, I don't like that. Now I can do self-talk by myself. Yes, do that. You know, you should self-talk and you don't have to say it out loud. It just have to be you and your mind. Self-talk yourself. Self-talk yourself. Ooh la la, diba? Mine, exactly, diba? Puts on boots. So, and also remind yourself, why are you interesting? Okay? And why are you fun? Or would be a good friend or a partner. Rather than list, what do I want with my partner? What does my partner have to have? No. List down what you are bringing in the table. Why do they have to choose you? That's what you should do. Inner, not outer. Inner, okay? Because sometimes, problems arises not because of people around you. Sometimes it's you, the problem. It's like, yes, for me, when I walk, and now you're part of it, guys. That's why we have ICEE Feet, FEET, sometimes I do it Tuesday and Wednesday when I do have time. So Saturday as well when I do have time, and I get off from work very, very early and I do have time. We do that, and you're included in my meditation where I walk, see things, and that's why you see how I deal, and sometimes you're part of my self-talk. So thank you guys for enabling me that. I didn't know like people are actually do watch it, because sometimes you see it in your algorithm. It could have a lot of views, but if you look at your algorithm, you see watching hours, duration. People are actually watching it, So thank you guys for people who are just watching it and not saying anything. I do appreciate you. And sometimes they go there, but they don't go in the stream. What's wrong with my face? Now you're giving me insecurity. Like you like my feet, but now my face? What's wrong with you? Oh, Graham, I'm a fantastic guy. Just ask me. Ayun. And puts on boots. Today we watched how ICEE deals with a bicycle. Yes. How I deal with my grandma bicycle. Ayan. Mega love. Shout out Graham. Hello, admin Peasant. Hey, bits. Ayan from Graham. So, number 2, to combat your social to combat insecurity in social situations, number 2 is to prepare in advance. Think of some things you can talk about: current events, movies you've seen, hobbies, your job, or your family. And this is where skills comes to place. Because if you are an awkward person, if you cannot hold a conversation, it will definitely be, and you know that for yourself, then definitely you're gonna be insecure about facing or socializing. So I think it's all comes down to experiences. You have to experience things. You have to talk to as much as people as you can if you want to socialize. But if you're the type of person you don't care, you don't need to socialize, then you don't need this. Then you don't have insecurity. You're okay because you know who you are. From the core, you don't like to socialize. And that's how I understand. I can be both. I always thought I don't like to socialize. But when I'm in a socialized thing like this, I'm okay. I love talking to people. I love customer service. I love handling people. I love listening to people. It's all my cup of tea. So I have to get enough skills to understand and hold a conversation, because that's who I am. And if I know I have that, I don't have insecurity about it, and I'm not gonna have a social anxiety about it, because I don't have those things, and I know for a fact that I want that. But if you are just pushing yourself because you are so afraid that if you don't do it, then people would judge you harshly, then that's the problem. Because rather than listening to your own self, rather than listening to what you want with your life, you're listening to people who probably don't give a shit about shit. They just like to criticize you because it makes their day. Why would you give value to those? So that for me is part of how we mature in life, how we face and how we deal insecurity on our own. Don't give value when it's not worth it. Do not give value when it's just gonna make you feel stress, when it's just gonna make your life harder. Why? And if you really want to be part of that, and that's how you're happy about it, then it's okay too. That's you, you know? But do not insist other people on coming to be like that too, because each on their own. Let people do their own choices. Do not make their choices up to whatever, you know, up to whoever. Because at the end of the day, no one wants to be blamed. That's why people like to point fingers. Because people like to be blaming other people. And for that person, each of us don't want to be blamed on anything. Especially if you have nothing to do about it. Just saying. And I see some people judge very hard. Because they care very much. Even the trolls. Yes. You know, and as I've said, you know, trolls, I don't, you know, generalize trolls as they're all bad. Trolls can be very fun, you know. It's like you just know the later part of my streaming. Oh my god, the first part, hulala. And it's like, it's not even that. You know, trolls is on computer. In real world is the bullies. You know, it's the same thing. But the intentions behind it is where you have to pay attention. Because if the intention is just to make people bad or feel bad about themselves, then that's not good, don't you think? And I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my opinion. And of course it is just my opinion. Because everybody has their own opinion. And I'm not going to shame you or I'm not going to judge you based on how you see your world. It's your world, not mine. But for me, I separate trolls of how their intentions are coming forth with. You can call out people like I call out people. But I do it as much as I can in an appropriate way. Because I know for a fact that if I'm going to call out someone, it's because it's either they're irrelevant for me and I just want them to know that you are irrelevant for me. Or the second is, what's the second again? Ang bilis. Oh, Peter of Barbaria is here. I'm not insecure. I just have what? Stupiphobia. What's a stupiphobia, Peter of Barbaria? I define stupiphobia. Does it have D? But yes, definitely, you know, like trolls can be good. If they're done good, if they have the skills to make me laugh, oh yes, you know. But if you're too malicious for me, because at the end of the day, this is my channel. Why would I make you relevant? What is the second one? Okay, the first one is because they're irrelevant when I call people out. The second is, why do I call people out? I rarely call people out. If I call people out, that means you cross my line. Get the fuck out of here. Stupiphobia. I'm writing that one down. It's a real term. Means a fear of dumb asses. Oh, for real? Okay, let's see that. I'm gonna Google that one. Stupiphobia. What? Well, no. This is one. Fear of stupidity is stultophobia. Oh, there's... Oh my god, this is funny. Okay, guys, hold on. How can you do this? Hold on, guys. Let me share this one to you. Fear of stupidity. Effects and treatments for stultophobia. Okay. So, definition of fear of stupidity. Stultophobia. Stultophobia is a fear of ignorance and stupidity. It is characterized by intense anxiety over making mistakes or being perceived as unintelligent, which is also seems to be like if you put too much value in that, that's can equivalent to insecurity, right? Because you have the intense anxiety over making mistakes or being perceived as unintelligent. So that means you are putting too much value on what people think, which makes you anxious, which makes you have insecurity, and hence you don't want to deal with it. Did I do that? Ayan. And this fear affects one's self-esteem and confidence. It can lead to avoidance of activities requiring problem. See this? I like this one. It can lead to avoidance. Oh, you can't read it. Ayan, let's see. It can lead to avoidance of activities requiring problem solving or critical thinking. Ooh la la. And this is something that I'm actually researching right now because I want to explore this. Critical thinking, logical thinking. This is something that I think it's time for people to wake the fuck up and think for themselves, okay? I have so much, I do curse too much sometimes. I don't like filtering sometimes. It's so hard and I get buyoy. Nabubuyoy ako kapag maraming masyadong pinifilter sa bunganga, guys. Ayan. So, social anxiety. And then we have avoiding social situation just make things worse. So go to a party or on a date even if you're nervous. Your anxiety should decrease once you get engaged with others. If not the first or second time, then once you get used to showing up. Yes. Practice makes it perfect. And number 4, set yourself a limited realistic goal. Good morning, good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Hi. Bab 942. Stupid people are dangerous. They can be dangerous if you let them. Ayan, if you let them be in your bubble. But you know what? I am very charitable sometimes, because I feel like, if no one gives a charity on me when I was stupid, I wouldn't be who I am. There's still stupidity, I believe that everyone, each one of us has stupidity in us. It's just a matter of like whether we accept it or not. But definitely, we don't know anything, okay? We're just like this in a universe, just a speck of dust that somebody can up. If you die tomorrow, the world moves on. That's how little we are. And let's see, this could be anything from talking to new people or finding out more about one's person's work and hobbies. And 5, deliberately focus on others to combat intense self-focus. Put on your observer hat and notice what other people seem to be feeling and doing. Do you notice any similarities or skills you can learn from them? Oh my God, I'm doing all of this, guys. I hope you're doing this as well. Doesn't matter if you're old, young, elders. Life is full of mystery. Naging biglang ganun no? Ayan. No, wala na masabi, ganun na lang, But life is very, very, very mysterious in its on their own, Life can surprise you sometimes. If it doesn't, then you're not living life, Limited realistic goal. I think I need to cancel some stuff that's on my wanna do list. Oh my God. No, do not. Just stay that way. Wanna do list, just put it. Because who knows? Life could be interesting sometimes. You didn't know that, for a while you cannot do this, and for whatever reason you get that opportunity to do it. And if you have that list, maybe you can check them out, every year, and then you can do it. It's always nice to have a limited time goal, but at the same time, it's always nice to have and don't get me wrong, goals can change. Goals can change in time, and people that you actually associate yourselves with. You just have to adapt. You have to adjust on what is needing of you. So for insecurity, deal with it. There is a difference between stupidity and ignorance. You can teach the ignorant, but you cannot fix stupid. And hey, Bob from Pita of Badbaria, ayun, and puts on boots. Which one are you laughing about? Okay, puts on boots. We have to clarify that one. Ayan. And so type 3 of insecurity is driven by perfectionism. And we all know about this. Some people are perfectionists. If it's not done the perfect way, everything just collapses. So some of us have very high standards. Can't fix stupid. We have that in the Philippines. I think how it's called. Walang gamot sa kabubuhan ba yun ang tawag nila doon? But the thing is, I think we, as I've said earlier in the stream, all our minds are not equal. Some people are strong, some people are weak. But it's all up to us how we can take something that is us. You cannot just leave, well, this is the way I am. I am such a weak-minded person. Your brain is very powerful. If you only open your mind and try to learn, at least that passion to learn, people can be stupid, but the thing is, we learn things different ways. There's no one size fits all. That's why sometimes when I think about behavior, when I think of perspective, there's no one size. Not because you said that this is the only way. Probably in your life, you can share it, but don't ever expect people to follow you just because you are doing it. Not everyone can learn the way we learn or you learn. Sometimes some people are very slow, that they need more patience. They need someone to guide them. And if you're not that person, you don't have to be very, very, just get out of there. But to use somebody's stupidity to belittle someone is just gross to me. Because at the end of the day, we're just human beings. It's just a matter of just like people, for whatever reason, that's why I thank whoever gives me this brain that I can think for myself. Because I know for a fact, a lot of people cannot stand their ground. They're so afraid of different things. It could be either deep-rooted culture, or it's because of the sense of the insecurity they have. They want to belong so much that they will do the heights and the lengths to do stupid shit just to please someone. That's so sad for me. Very sad. So, but there are people out there, they would exploit that. And rather than you already know these people is low, why would you belittle them? Then you're worse than he is or she is. It's too much hate. Too much like, I'm miserable, you are more miserable than me. What the fuck? It's supposed to be like how much happy you are. Not how much miserable you are, so I can rub it all over your face that I'm not miserable like you. Jesus! That's so sad. Most people are kinesthetic learners, learning by doing. Yes, like me. I hate it when people tell me what to do. That's number one pet peeve. It won't work with me. You can tell me things, you can teach me things, but to tell me what to do and how to process my own brain, shut the fuck up. You can guide me, but at the end of the day, this is my life. I'm not a kid. I'm accountable for my own actions. Did it all over again. So, guide me. Do not belittle me. Do not tell me what to do, because at the end of the day, if I fucked up, it's not gonna affect you. Easy. But there are like a lot of people who seems to think just because they're successful, this is what you have to do. If you don't do it this way, then everything is just... How much do you know the person is? How much did you know what is going on with their minds? ICEE bringing out the baseball bat. Where is my Lucia? Okay, hold on, guys. I think I have it somewhere. My palo-palo. My palo-palo thingy. Hold on. Oh my god, I love my color today. I'm so tan. Palo-palo-palo-palo. Ayan. And did you call mo? Diba? Did you call ICEE? Ayan. Sino kalaban natin dito, ICEE Koy? Serious naman. Sabi ko sa'yo kanina pa, Manikoy eh. Kakabasa ko nitong artikulo na to eh. Pati ako natitrigger talaga eh. Tapusin na nga nating pagbabasa nitong article na to. Pati ako natitrigger eh. Kung anong pinagsasabi nitong artikulo na to eh. There's a palo-palo thingy because we are going now to our Sexually Fit membership, members only stream. And I hope you are still awake, guys. So you can, try to choke me out of my... but definitely. So, yes. If you have high standards, understand, there are not a lot of perfect people in the world. So you're limiting yourselves to smaller versions. If you're okay with that, if you decided to be like that, then do not be amazed that no one wants to be. Be accountable. That's all I can think. Like, do you have anything for me that will save every one of us with the choices we make every day? I think it's just being accountable. As long as you are accountable of your own actions, then at the end of the day, it's each on their own. People will make choices. You should make your choices. Depends on who you are and not depend on other people, what they think about you, what you would look to them. I'm called names. Many names. I don't give a shit. Because I know who I am. I don't give value to things when it's irrelevant. Why should I? I'm too happy. When you're too happy, how many happy people, like for real happy, you see out there spreading all of their hate on people? I don't think so. Like, that's kind of like how I see the world sometimes. When I see people that are just happy, they're just blooming their eyes. You can see it in their face. You can feel their energy. I love that energy. I live with that. I like that whole cycle of that feeling. Because then you feel good about yourself. You sleep at night so like a baby. You don't have a lot of things to think about. My paranoia is gone. I'm too happy. I couldn't think anything. Happy lang. Yes, too happy too. FAK up. Exactly. It's like when you're too happy, you have less time for hateful stuff. And prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, because I want to be wrong at that point, because I want to know like negative people living toxicity talk. But although You know, some comedians do have that. They love to spread laughter. But then themselves, they're sad. You know, how many telltale signs of that we have throughout our lifetime? You know, so, but it's all accountability, you know. They love to be a comedian, you know. So that's their outlet. Find your outlet. I hope one of them is ICEE Fit. Because my outlet is people who understands me, you know, people who can actually brainstorm with me, people who can stimulate my brain, people who are willing to talk about stuff that are so deep and that are just so like out there that's like, what? I like that, you know. So I'm just really happy. Yes, ICEE, let it out. Ito naman eh, tinotoo naman eh. Naglolo ko lang ako, Poots, ikaw naman. As I've said, do not take things too personal, guys. These things are just in the top of my head, things that I noticed in my whole 200 years of life. It's just a conversation, it's just a discussion for something to talk about. So that in that case, when you interact with me, if you're always here every Saturday, then I get to understand you more, then I get to know you more, then I get to kind of like walk in your shoes kind of way. Because there are a lot of things out there that I will never experience. I know that for a fact. Because I will not go there. But it's just nice. I'm slicing to... Oh. Yes. Oh my god, I so love it. So definitely. So guys, just find your own people. Find people that makes you feel good about yourself. And if it's not, if I don't bring that on your life when you come here and spend time with me, you know, I really do apologize for that. But I wouldn't bend my belief how I am just to please anybody. That's just not who I am. I don't function like that. You know, I'll please you if I like you. Oh, diba? Where am I? Where am I? You're here, Bob. Ayan. It was a good laugh. Oi! I'm for real. That's our dinner stir fried. Twilight Zone. Yes, it's a Twilight Zone. You're in the Twilight. Okay, hold on. I cannot do that. Okay. You're in the Twilight. Henry in the house. This is where I'm waiting. Ula ula, Henry. How you doing, Henry? Are you having fun? Ayan. Oh, guys, in America, I've heard there's a huge typhoon, so I hope you guys are being safe. I was worried for a second she might be practicing for you later. You know, Putz is already in a wheelchair. Ah, Yamakun! Hola, hola, alo, alo. Otsukare sama desu. Mo suru-suru yo. Ayan. Hey, Henry. Lol, I'm doing good. Hello, everyone. Ayan. So, say hi to Yama. If you see the Japanese in there, it's Yama. Ayan. Y-A-M-A. Ayan. Please say hi to our Nihonjin desu. Ayan. So, otsukare sama desu. Mo genki? Nani shiten no? Yama-kun. Chotto ne. Komento ne. ちょっとやらしいかな漢字わかんないけど、多分理解がちょっと間違ってるかもしれないけど、でも、Hello, hello to you. Ayan, hi naku. Hello, Yama. So, もうちょっとだけね。この後はmembers only. Members only. Ayan. 会員限定のストリームが発信する。仕事から帰ってきました。あ、お疲れ様でした。お帰りなさい。Ayan. Yama-san, hello from Felipe. O, diba? Yes, Felipe G. Thank you. Diba? Kagagaling niya lang daw sa trabaho. So, he just came home from work. Ulala, it's 12. 12時半? 仕事終わったばっかなの？わー、遅いね。ほんと。お疲れ様。明日仕事？日曜日だから仕事ないよね。Ayan. Okay, back to BG. Need to cook. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, it's so nice. I wonder how much happiness Puts on Boots really is having. He doesn't need to cook for himself anymore. You know, I feel like, guys like that. You don't need to cook anymore. All you need to do is just come, work, come home. Your beautiful wife is there. Your kid is there. They're gonna sell you. Oh, kairi nasai. Oh, diba? Ay, わかるかな、山。英語はどうですか？英語も練習してんの？始まってんの？まあ、アプリだったら、Duolingo というアプリ。それをダウンロードした方がいいと思う。で、そろそろね、英語も会話しましょう。練習しましょう。Ayon. So, okay, back to BG. And yes, so because I'm so late for my members only, but I do want to talk to the new people that are coming that are not members, because you come here and sometimes I love talking to you guys, I don't dislike people. Sometimes I would hear people think that I don't like them. Guys, it's very hard for me to dislike another human being. I don't think so, because it's like, disliking or hating for a thing it's just not, it's too much effort to do that. I'd rather stay with person that likes my company and I like them back. It's just for fun for me. There are moments to be serious, there are moments to banter, there are moments to be joking around and to be naughty. We're all humans at the end of the day. I like people. They taste. Oy, Bob! Context! But guys, thank you for all being here. This is kind of like the end of that article. So, if you want to take the resilience test on psychology today, it's probably going to be on the bottom of the article. I'm going to share it in the description box, so please do check him out. I'll update it after probably my members only stream. So thank you. Hey, Felipe! Hi, Henry from Felipe. So, wheelchair, Volvo brand. Oh, I like that. And then the car, and then papa, mama. Oh, diba? Akido in there. Oh, diba? So thank you for that wonderful view or wonderful image in my head today. I love when I hear good love story, happy ending. Happy ending, whatever it is, happy ending, everybody needs a good happy ending. Whether you pay for it or not, as long as you're accountable for your actions, do you, boo boo. Ayan, it's your life. Do what makes you happy, but be accountable. Do not blame other people for the things that you are mistaken of. Mistakes happen. That's how we learn. That's how we get better for ourselves. At the end of the day, all we have is us. Me, myself, and I. Everybody needs a good, happy ending. ICEE 2024. Oh my God, I like to do that, How about, whenever some people would say that, admin, from now on, screenshot that one. And then we're gonna, at the end of the year, people that says ICEE 2024, we're gonna compile them and then we're gonna look back into it and then we're gonna shout out all the people that says those things. Put Sana all. So guys, thank you for being here. Yamakun, honto ni, ayan, mo yukuri oyasumi nasai. And then to all the people, good idea, ICEE, right? So it's upcoming. It's gonna be 3 months from now. It's gonna be December. So analyzing ourselves, and a lot of throwback streams, throwback guests of 2024 will probably be up there in the upload. So if you're just a newcomer of ICEE Fit, Please do turn on all notifications bell. Ayan, palo that like button and subscribed, because those things sometimes I feel they're still relevant up to this day, and I think you're gonna learn a lot from it as well, or at least go back to basics. There's nothing wrong going back to basics. Sometimes we need that to slap the shit out of someone. I'm so bad. I'm so harsh. Palo. Ayan. And yeah, everyone needs a happy ending before the new year. Diba? Yes. And my birthday is coming up as well. Oh, lala. Ayan. But anyways, guys, thank you. And I have to... Oh my God, Joe! Good timing for our Sexually Fit stream, Joe. Ayan. Hopefully, you're gonna get to be with us. And for people who wants to come up, ayan, to my members, if you wanna kind of like keep me company, ayan, please do that. So for the people, ayan, that come here in my ICEE Fit, getting deep with me with all our insecurities, ayan, no one really likes to share their insecurity in itself, hence insecurity. There's still a lot of stigma around it, but just remember, in ICEE Fit, it's very, very hard for me to shame someone, because I feel like we all are very, very, what's the word? Stained. We're all stained. We all have baggages. And all we have is each other to support each other on whatever path we want in our life. And hopefully we get that with good people around us. So I hope you guys understand what I try to share in my channel, and if it's your cup of tea, thank you, and if it's not your cup of tea, apologies. Not accepted. I am. But anyways, good night everyone. Thank you so much. Uskari sa badishta at tayo sa channel na ito. I'll see you guys, my members. Ano ba yun? Dahil sa channel na ito, philosophy is about understanding. Psychology is about justifying behavior, from Peter of Barbaria. So for everyone, guys, ayan, please do explore your mental capacity. Grow some brain cells and let's grow up, because we all need it. We need to grow up from time to time. So thank you guys, and I hope to see you in my ICEE Fit somewhere in Tokyo. And also, ayan, every Saturday, probably next week. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna have a guest on Thursday. Not quite sure, but it's in progress. And also upcoming cheat meals on October. And if you want to be part of that as well, please hit me up on my Discord. I am on Facebook and stuff. And please smile, because I said so. It's free, as well as my subscribed button. It's free. And for that, my stomach is very, very kru. Ayan. Nagutom ako bigla kasi manik ko ang talong. 'Di ba? Talong as in yung food, ha. Food. Stir fried eggplant. I love it, especially with calamansi, toyo, sili, and then kain lamon. I love it with tinapa. Ayan, I love it. But anyways, thank you. My mental capacity goes about this far, but it's okay, because my heart is in the right place. Exactly. If you cannot really have that mental capacity, just follow your heart, guys. At the end of the day, usually we just do follow our heart anyways, and just be accountable for it. And just love yourself, guys. You deserve a lot way better in life, if only you try to be better for your own benefit. Silver swan. Yes, silver swan. We don't have it in Japan, but we have kikoman. Do you love silver swan or kikoman? Okay, last question. Ayan, because I don't want to leave the non-members. Ayan, but last question. Silver swan or kikoman? Which one do you like, guys? Or it just depends on what it is. But for me, when it comes to adobo, Filipino style, definitely Filipino soy sauce is my thing. But when it comes to, everything else, Kikoman is my thing. Kikoman for admin. Hi, Bob Lowell. Yes, Silver Swan. Ayan, from Lily. Daughter like Silver Swan, so I'm biased. And Silver Swan, so lami. Oh, very, very soon for you as well, Bob. So, safe travels as well, Bob. And tell us all about your journey if you want to. Ayan. And please, please, enjoy Philippines, enjoy life, and I'll see you again on other streams. Ayan, catch up in other streams that we support as well. So goodbye sa channel na ito. Kayo ang bida. Bye-bye, guys. Mwah. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. And as well, guys, we have top chatters. Ayan, thank you for the top chatters of this month. And goodbye, guys. Mwah. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, non-members from Boots on Boots. Hi, Peter from Lilybeth Tate. And from my admin, bye-bye, guys. Thank you. Hello, Miss Lily. And don't forget, guys, ayan, please, your life does not get better by change. Gets better by change. And please do love our supporters and fellow YouTubers on YouTube.
Congratulations!
Ayan.
Wow! Congratulations!
Thank you guys, and this after this stream will direct you to the members only sexually fit stream where we talk all about being naughty but in an educational way. Sayonara, oyasumi, ciao ciao.